Good evening, everybody. Welcome in to the show. We got 20 seconds to air. Pre-roll is underway. Joining you in the audience in just a few moments. Don't go anywhere. We've got a very special show for you tonight as we kick off our 2025 season of giving. Showtime, 35 seconds. Stand by. You're right. It's not Halloween music. We're skipping right over that. Thanksgiving? What's that? Never heard of it. What, Halloween? Okay. We've got tricks and we have treats. Actually, you know what? I'll tell you. I do have a treat for you guys. I have a treat for you, Griffin.
Oh, really?
I do. I have a treat for you guys. Coming up in the second segment of our show today, I will give you exclusive insights into the Fleet Command Trek or Treat event coming up tomorrow.
Oh, you know what we call that is leaks. We call that a leak.
We call those leaks.
Advice.
So coming up in the second half of our show tonight, I've got leaks for you. You guys like leaks, right? Go ahead. I got leaks for you, all right? But first, we have some very special guests. That's right, Thad. We got leaks. Good evening, everybody. Welcome into the show. My name is UltimatDJz. That's my beautiful,
Griffin.
Very
Why don't you ever trust me to introduce myself anymore?
Because half the time you miss your cue.
That happened one time. Kind of like how you notice I'm looking down at my phone because do we get a countdown around here? We can't afford a countdown person, apparently.
I gave you...
So it just hits the button.
I said we're going, and then there was a clock, and it was blinking, and it was 5 minutes, and it counted down.
I need a countdown light. Anyway, I'm Griffin. Hello.
Hi, I'm DJz. Welcome. Appreciate you guys all being here. Tonight, we have some very special guests from our dear friends over at Monroe Carell Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt. You guys are going to remember these two amazing, wonderful people because they have been a part of our team from the very beginning, Griffin. They have been here. They have been with us since day one over here at the hospital. So we're very, very excited to welcome them back to the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, can I get a huge round of applause for Miss Leellen Blevins and Gamer Graydon? What's going on, guys? Welcome into the show.
Look at the time. Check your calendars. That could only mean one thing. It is time for the Christmas Angel Fund Kickoff Show, UltimatDJz.
We are very, very excited about it. And guys, we have set some significant goals for you guys this year. We are going to have Arian on the show here in the next couple of days, where she has been cooking up all kinds of wonderful goals for you guys and what it is that we will have to do this year.
Hey, Puddin'.
Forgot to turn those off, didn't I? Hey, Puddin'. What's up? Yes, Griffin will dress as an elf this year. I'm sure that there will be some more shaving of eyebrows. There might be some pineapple on pizza. But it's all for a wonderful and great cause.
I'm so positive.
Thank you.
Full of positive energy.
Thank you for your positive energy. We're gonna turn those off right now. Actually, I'm not going to. I'm gonna tell you why I'm not going to.
DJ, what is wrong with you?
Nothing is wrong with me other than I am nervous. I'm excited. I'm optimistic, but it is nerve-wracking because we've set the goal even higher than ever before. Leellen, welcome to the stage. How are you? Appreciate you being here. How are you?
Hello, it's good to be back. Year 3.
Year number 3. That's right. And
I can't believe you couldn't last 2 more minutes.
Yep, we're gonna figure out how to turn those off, and we're just gonna leave. Thank you, Tony Pie. You're my favoriteest ever.
That's messed up.
Okay, guys.
You know, it's a button. Just push the button.
I don't know which button it is. I'm trying to find that particular button, but don't open it.
Hold
then
on,
later I can claim ignorance,
hold for
right?
DJ to find the button. Are we good?
I fixed the button. Don't spend any more points. Stop, K9. Stop, K9. Good thing I cut it off right before that one. That one would have been bad.
Oh, I see that one. That would have ended our sponsorship.
That would have been it. All right. Children's Hospital sponsorship over. Thanks a lot, K9, for almost ruining a good thing. All right. Appreciate that. Guys, welcome into the show. Appreciate it. Very, very excited to have you guys along with us here tonight. It's a very special show. It's a very special occasion. It is my absolute favorite time of the year. And let's just start tonight, Leellen, with a little bit of a recap. You had issued a letter to us here not long ago, and this letter was so amazing. Let me see if I can actually find this thing right here, like on hand, because again, we prepare so many things. And everything is great. But in that letter, you had specified, like you had quantified what this community had done for Monroe Carell over the last 2 years. And it was crazy. Do you have that letter? I gotta see if I can find that letter.
I have it.
Do you really? All right.
I have it right here.
You have it right here.
I'm going to have
fantastic.
a nightmare of being in court, and DJz is my defense attorney, and he cannot find any of the evidence.
I've got these documents here somewhere. If you'll just give me a second. Note, that's batteries. That is Cat 6 cable.
Oh, it's still happening. Same nightmare.
This is a baseball.
Same nightmare.
This is a baseball. I've got a and I do have some possum jokes. If you want, I can give you a possum joke. But I'll find the letter in a moment. But no, it had some great stuff in it. So if we came to Monroe Carell Jr.'s in 2023. That was our first year of partnership with you guys, Leellen. And Graydon, you weren't even there yet. You missed out on year number 1. Man, what a great year it was. In year number 1, we came to you guys for the very first time. This community came together and did something amazing. Leellen, what was the overall 2023 contribution from the Fleet Command community here to the beautiful, wonderful children at Monroe Carell Jr. Children's Hospital?
So in 2023, we had just met. You guys found us and started fundraising, and you raised $53,900.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That's insane.
pretty unbelievable.
$53,000 in the first year. And of course, we had to do some silly, crazy things as a result of that, Griffin. Had to pay out some debts to the community, as it were, but all for a great cause. That's right, Ice Pick. $53,000.
Right.
Thank you, Outlaw. Appreciate
As impressive
that.
as that number was, we were equally impressed visiting Monroe Carell for the first time and seeing not only the incredible facilities, the state-of-the-art equipment, but most importantly, the people behind the operation that make that machine run and work miracles on a daily basis, DJs.
As a matter of fact, we do have a little video clip that we'd like to share with you from our very first ever visit to Monroe Carell. This was back in 2023. Take a watch.
And have yourself a merry little Christmas now.
This state-of-the-art space was made possible by Teen Cancer America and will serve the needs of adolescents and young adult cancer patients.
Everything is so individualized.
We help kids understand why they're hospitalized. Some of our main tools that we use to do our job, because our patients are children, we use toys.
Do you feel like your experience here as a patient was better because you knew what you were going through, because you knew what your journey looked like?
Apart from all the doctors and stuff, it's probably the second most important group of people, because they kind of help keep everyone calm, kind of make them not like all scared and a bit more knowing of what they actually are getting themselves into and all that and what's going to happen.
And also have had the opportunity, because of some very generous donors, to build programs like music therapy and the hospital school program and the facility dog program to enhance that psychosocial and emotional care.
It's almost overwhelming when we look at the experience that you have provided for patients. As we have learned today from several of your team, there is a whole different side to care here.
Our main goal is to build rapport with kids so that they feel comfortable talking with us and being honest about like how they're doing. And one thing we use is toys to kind of normalize their stay. Like when you think about kids being kids, like playing is such a big part of their lives. And so we can bring in toys and like spend time with kids, getting to know them and give a little bit of normalcy in their lives.
We think about the patients who are here, especially over the holidays, who aren't going to have a usual tree set up. They're not going to be at home waking up to toys. They might be here in the hospital, spending that time here during the holidays. And siblings will be here, families will be here, parents will be here. From a rough calculation, we think that your community alone is going to reach at least 1,000 kids, if not more. So that's bringing 1,000 presents to 1,000 different children who are having a not typical Christmas, who are not going to spend their holidays in a typical way. And because of y'all, we're going to be able to give that to them and bring some Christmas magic into the hospital.
You guys know what that sound means? Guys, in year one, $53,000, but it didn't stop there, because in year two, you guys came together and you did even more. Tiberius, thank you so much for bringing your community in tonight. Thank you to you and all 33 of your Tiberians, because tonight you guys are in for a very special treat. We've got very special guests here from Monroe Carell Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt in Nashville, Tennessee. In year number two, Lee Ellen, this community did not stop. Year number two got even crazier. Talking Trek and its community funded all 13 floors of the Children's Hospital. You guys funded the entire hospital. Lee Ellen, what was our numbers for 2024?
2024, you raised over $71,000.
Yeah! $70,000. And as a result,
$71,000.
And as a result of that, we took care of every child, every sibling, every parent in the hospital over the holiday season, whether they were there at the beginning of December, the middle of December, at the end of December. And then we got to meet and interact with another very, very special individual and a friend of our show. Graydon is on our stage as well tonight. Graydon, how are you? Welcome.
Hey, Graydon.
Oh, I'm so good. Thank you for having me. Thank you for everything that you guys have done so far. I mean, $120,000 is not anything to overlook. So super happy to be here.
Yeah, it's incredible. 5371 puts us at $124,000. So this year, our goal has been set, and we have decided that it's obviously time to fund all 13 floors again this year. All right. This year, the goal, we set it up just a little bit higher because we are going to work on another special project this year. Graydon's going to talk to us some more about that, what you guys have been able to do over the past year with the funds that this community raised. And Leellen, we've set our goal this year at a little bit higher number, $78,000 this year, which would be all 13 floors. But in addition to that, we were able last year, Graydon, if I'm not mistaken, to go above and beyond, because we're not the only group that helps you guys fund this hospital. So there were a number of other groups that came together, and not only was the entire hospital taken care of, but you guys got some much needed new equipment in the world of really kind of a new style of rehabilitation for young children, which is something none of us are any strangers to. That would be gaming, right? And you were not here with us in 2023, but you were in 2024 as a brand new staffer in this brand new department with this brand new type of medical care. Tell us a little bit about what it is that you do at Monroe Carell and why this community would have a very special connection to you and your patient care.
Absolutely. First of all, thank you for that awesome introduction. That was crazy. But yeah, so if we haven't met before, my name is Graydon, and my official title at Monroe Carell Junior Children's Hospital is the Gaming and Technology Specialist. So while my role looks... Yes,
Graydon, they do know you. For those of you who haven't seen the face, Graydon is the individual who got all of those awesome kids together who beat UltimatDJz 73-2 at Mario Kart.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I had to recruit not that hard, actually.
Not that hard. I don't think you were walking down, hey, come here for a minute, and then... And they've been practicing for a year now, DJs. Yeah. That's the scary part.
Yeah, I hear they're ready for another one. I hear they're ready for another beatdown, because I don't take it easy on kids. Okay, we've talked about this. All right, Beck, shout out. Okay, we don't take it easy on kids in gaming. They need to learn. That's right. But yeah,
that sounds horrible. Great. I'm sorry to interrupt. That's great.
Oh, that's okay. No, you're so good.
There was incredible destruction of UltimatDJz last year. That actually happened. Yeah.
He cried on the plane ride home.
Yeah, so there has been a lot of development since then, and kind of on the Mario Kart front. One of our favorite new events that we host every single week now. I think when you guys were here, it was monthly, but we host Mario Kart Mondays. So super excited to have you guys back for that.
Oh wow!
This time it's Mario Kart World on the Switch 2. If you have one, I would recommend practicing, because we have some really talented individuals in our hospital right now.
I got this. It's fine.
You don't got this.
I don't got this at all. Nope, not one bit.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
There's really new cool stuff in the Mario Kart too. I don't know if you've seen the wall riding and all the things. It's a really fun game. Wall riding. There's rail riding. There's all new features, all new mechanics that the kids are really, really good at.
So how does this work into patient care? We obviously are going to learn a lot, Leellen, over the next 2 months, especially for some of our audience who might be joining us for the very first time this year. They're going to learn that what we are working with here is not just good old-fashioned medical care. We're not talking about cutting-edge science. We're not talking about cancer research. This is a very special division of patient care that you guys have gotten down to just absolute perfection at Monroe Carell. But this is a division of patient care known as child health. right? And this
Child
is
life, yep.
child life. This is not necessarily the medicine of it, but it still kind of is. How does gaming factor into healthcare?
Absolutely. And that's like, I love that question, because I get that question a lot too. So when you think of the hospital, it's really easy to think of the physical care that, a kid is receiving. And while we have amazing medical teams that do all of those things, and completely outside of my scope and outside of our scope, as a child life and patient and family centered care department, we provide emotional care and developmental care for kids while they're in the hospital. So what this looks like, this is normalization through video games. This is diversion through video games, but this is also opening up for really interesting therapeutic conversations through video games. One of my favorite stories / examples to use is Spider-Man 2. So anybody in chat, say something if you've played Spider-Man 2, because I absolutely love that game. But in that story, there is really great conversations around cancer. And so while you're working through this story, you're playing through this video game. There is one of the characters is going through remission in the game. And so you get to open up that conversation. Like, are you feeling similar to these stories? Are you feeling similar to this? And those therapeutic conversations are exactly what that emotional and developmental care looks like. And we're able to tailor that to each individual patient, which is super, super awesome. Being able to tailor, like, oh, I can tell that this patient really needs to play with their friends at home. So getting them connected to the internet and getting them connected to their friends at home are some of the ways that I use video games as therapy.
Now, as far as video games go, I mean, obviously there are some out there that are very family friendly, and then there are others that are just downright awful that we like to sometimes play around here. I played Angry Birds last night. All right, there's a brand new Angry Birds release out, and I had fun with that last night. But one of the questions in chat is, how do you pair video games with patient care? Because you guys are still in contact with their doctors, right? We're not putting kids with a video game that could end up causing them any kind of harm. Like, this is all centered around the medical care. So you're working with the physicians. The physicians work with you guys to tailor rehabilitative programs and social programs for these patients individually, right?
Absolutely. And when it comes to that normalization aspect or the diversionary aspect, I would say generally leaning towards like what patients are enjoying and what they're playing at that time has been, one pretty seamless way of connecting the dots there. But then also staying within those realms. So if I know somebody is a Madden fan, for example, but I'm thinking something could be very, very therapeutic in, maybe a Rocket League, something that's more co-op rather than that is not competitive, but it's along the same line. It's in the sports genre. I think that's kind of where my expertise kind of lays. And you're right. It's just tailoring it to each individual, and just picking out games that I think what they would like, but then also determining with the patient. So giving them that option of control and choice is another huge, huge aspect of emotional care.
Now, Leellen, last year obviously was our second visit to the campus of Monroe Carell, and we got to meet some amazing people. We've met some patients, and we've met some therapists, and we've met some people from Child Life who are integral in patient stability there inside your hospital. That was something that we got to experience last year and share with the community, and we will provide some of those videos. Actually, they're still up on the channel. You guys should be able to go find those from our channels in the previous year, but we'll link those back up so you guys can kind of get a feeling, Matt and Vic and Crazy Cat Lady, for what some of the stuff was that we were able to do last year. Now, I do want to draw your attention to the lower right-hand portion of your screen right now, because there are two ways that you can help us this year. One is simply by scanning the QR code. And this was something, Leellen, that you guys worked with us on last year, because that was something that a lot of our community really felt comforted by, was the fact that you guys are a children's hospital, right? 501c3, nonprofit, tax deductible, all that stuff. And this QR code on your screen right now, guys, will allow you to give directly to the hospital. All right. And you'll get your tax deduction receipt and you'll have all your documentation and everything that you need there. But it comes in, Lee Ellen, as a part of our campaign. So if you scan that QR code, you're going to see our Talking Track Jingle Toy Drive page show up with Monroe Carell, and you're going to see the progress that we go along. So even if you guys donate there tonight, then we will be updating our counters, we'll be updating our screens and our totals and the alerts so that you guys can see all throughout the next 2 months the progress that we are making on our goal to on our road to $78,000. So I've got the page pulled up, but of course you also are able to use our very normal traditional commands here, Griffin. That would be !tip, !donate if you would like to do it that way in a more anonymous way. And that will come up here. And, of course, Talking Trek forwards all of those donations with no fees. And that is one of the great things also about being able to give directly to the hospital is that 100%. And, Lee Ellen, I know this was something that we were so proud of in our first year and definitely in our second year was that 100% of what you guys here in the community give goes straight to these kids. There's not a management fund. There's no fees. Like, this goes to the children. And one of the videos that one of the interviews we got last year actually gave us a little bit of a sneak peek inside this warehouse that our community was kind of able to stock up because, Lee Ellen, it's not just Christmas time, right? Like there's needs that this hospital has all year round. Can you tell me a little bit about, Louie P and Chloe P kicking us off for the very first dono this year. Thank you for dropping $100.
Yay.
And guys, that gets you in. We're starting it off. There's $100 towards floor number 1. And you guys remember how we did this. $6,000 per floor. We are going to count it off. And as we finish every single floor, we're going to update the counters. We're going to reset the floor so you guys know exactly where we are as we're going through. Lee Ellen, the warehouse and the needs of Monroe Carell, they don't stop on the day after Christmas, right?
No, it is a year-round need. So the holidays, yes, is a huge time that we want families who are spending their holidays in the hospital. We want them to have something that they can open and celebrate. But it does not stop there. And so that was something like Talking Truck is known around our hospital. Like people know that this group has helped fund not just the holidays, but year round because if you think about our hospital has almost 2,000 patients that are coming to our hospital every day. We are basically 98% to 99% full at all times. In the last year, we had over 580,000 visits to our hospital. So
wow.
On each floor, there are playrooms for patients to use. You've seen some footage from last year in the Teen Cancer Lounge. We also have playrooms that are for toddlers or newborns or just all different age groups. So there's toys that are going there. There's toys that are going into patient rooms when patients aren't well enough to leave their room and go to a playroom. So we are constantly needing toys for patients to play with and use. And so in that rainy day fund, when the holidays have passed and we're in the middle of the year and we need to replenish toys, we have the funds from you. And that just it goes even further than just the holidays. So it's the gift that keeps on giving.
Brandon, thank you.
Just
$50. Thank you so very much. I appreciate that. Thank you. You guys getting us on our way. That is fantastic. Thank you. So it wasn't just around the holiday, but you're telling us that the contributions from last year also helped with birthdays and helped with not even
chemo celebrations.
Yeah. Like release parties.
Just the different things that are celebrated throughout the year.
Yeah, that is so awesome. And here's what is absolutely incredible is that it didn't even stop there. You guys, I do not understand. I want to shop where Monroe Carell Jr. shops. All right, because they made that money last. They really stretched the dollar out, Griffin. Like it was absolutely crazy because on top of all that, you funded the entire hospital. You funded the entire hospital, and then you filled the warehouse for year round. But Graydon, that wasn't the end of it either, right? You were coming into a brand new role here and a brand new division, if you will, of healthcare within child life. Tell our community, and some of you guys will remember, but tell our community what else was able to happen last year and what you guys are using every single day.
Yeah, absolutely. And you're right. Since I had just started right when all of this was happening, it was really actually super exciting because I got to quite literally start the gaming program with the funding that you were able to provide at the Children's Hospital. So
great.
With that came 3 really nice brand new Xbox Series X gaming carts,
Nice.
which have been ordered. They're on the way. So yes, funded 3 really nice high-end gaming carts. You're also able to fund a 3D printer, which has been such a phenomenal addition to our patient education front. Actually, we have been able to 3D print exactly patient hearts. So if they have a very interesting heart situation, we can print their heart. And we've printed brains, we've printed spines, we've printed just little trinkets for kids to enjoy their day. So funded a 3D printer, which was absolutely phenomenal. And for anybody that's curious, is the Bamboo Lab X1C. And then
great.
Love Bamboo Lab. Awesome.
Yep.
Yeah. Wow.
And then also a gaming computer. So usually on the gaming carts, I only have access to Xbox, PlayStation, and Switch. But now I have access to an entire, Steam has 40,000 games on it. So I'm super, super excited to really dive into Steam games because that's a brand new venture for the gaming program. So just those funds alone have quite literally jump-started the gaming program. And again, like you said, also funded the 13 floors of toys and activities and educational materials for all of our patients and families. So
that is so cool.
That's a great update.
I remember you talking about the 3D printer, and we had Putz on the show at that time. He had gotten with you guys on some of the patterns, I think, right? Like some of the I don't even know what you look at. I don't know how you do this, but there's programs, right, that let you print things. And I remember Putz had actually even gotten with you guys about printing Mario Kart steering wheels, right?
Exactly. I'm glad you remember. Wow, I'm surprised. Good memory. Yes.
Yeah, no, I remember
he printed. Yeah, so you just tag in the Joy-Con into the wheels and you can drive it like a regular car, which is super awesome. So yeah, he was able to provide those files.
That is crazy. Robert, thank you for dropping $100 into the Christmas Angel Fund. Thank you so very much. That is beautiful. To answer some of the questions, yes. So this QR code that is on the bottom right-hand side of your screen, this is essentially a URL. As a matter of fact, I think I'll just copy and paste this into the chat. And Tarpy, if you can help me with a pin, this is the actual link to the same place that the QR code goes, which is actually the giving page on Monroe Carell Jr.'s website. All right, this will be giving directly to them. But the way that we've got it all piped in, because Leellen is just mastermind genius, she's got this kind of ported through with our channel. So when you give on this channel, this actually is tied into our stream alerts, and you guys will know because we are partnered with Monroe Carell Jr. Children's Hospital. So it's very, very exciting what you guys are able to do and what we're able to do with you guys. So we talked about what we were able to do last year, and that's absolutely incredible. Graydon, Leellen, tell our audience a little bit, what do we have in store for $78,000? See, that's that autofocus. All right, we were talking about this. Graydon, you're a big fan of autofocus. All right, terrible.
Leon, just put your hand up like me.
I don't know what's happening.
Everybody hit me. Hands up, everybody. All right, IJ.
Back.
I don't know because my personal screen looks fine. It's just on the stream that it's
maybe it's DJ's Mountain Internet.
It's not Mountain
again.
Internet. Mountain Internet is fine.
Yeah, let's blame DJ's Internet.
Now, guys,
Can you ask the question again?
I will in just a moment, but I would like to welcome and Leellen, you may remember this gamer's name. He has been a part of our community for the entire 7 years that we've done content. And I know that he has shared his story with our community in the past. IJ is in the audience and just tipped $500 towards floor number 1. Thank you.
Yes!
For those of you who remember, IJ has a very personal connection to the Christmas Angel Fund and a very personal connection to child life. And he shared his story in the past, so I don't feel violating anything to share that today. But IJ is a member of our community who did, Lee Ellen, lose a family member in a children's hospital. And, you know, not every single patient does recover. Not every single patient gets to leave. And it's very, very important to remember those stories as well. And IJ, your story the first year absolutely touched my heart. It forged a special relationship between you and I consider you a friend, and I always remember your loss. What he told us in that first year, Lee Ellen, was that despite the horrific loss of losing a child, he remembers the impact that child life had on him and his family and his child. And God, IJ, this story always kills me. I love you, man. I love you, and I'm so sorry for your loss. But thank you for continuing to support year after year, and thank you for remembering through the absolute worst experience that any parent can ever experience, the fact that there were people there who cared about you and your child and your family. So thank you so much for your donation. That you kill me every single year. IJ, I love you. Thank you so much. Wolfwood, thank you for dropping $100. Thank you so very much. Guys, it is stories like that. And I know that you guys have these stories in chat. We hear them every single year about your friends and your family members and your interactions with other hospitals and child life services and people who weren't just, and I say just nurses and doctors, not just the best nurses and doctors in the entire world, but musicians and gamers and puppet masters and actors and singers who all come to spend time with a child. And I think that is just absolutely amazing. And I love that about child life. Lee Ellen, we have set a very strong goal this year, $78,000, which, by the way, that number was chosen very carefully. Griffin, if we hit our goal this year, that means in the span of 3 seasons of giving, this community will have given over $200,000 to this hospital.
Wow.
And I think that is just monumental. There's no words to express what it feels like to be a part of something like this. So, Lee Ellen, what can our community expect with Monroe Carell this year? We've got the 3D printers. We got the gaming carts. We're going to refill the warehouse. Yeah. All right. But there's also a special project in the works this year, right?
So while continuing to fund those toys, because it's another holiday season, we need your help. So funds will continue to go to provide toys for our families. In addition to that, we've set a goal to fund what is going to be a mobile recording studio for our music therapy team.
Oh, wow.
So within child life, so kind of Graydon touched on this, our hospital takes a whole child approach. So we're not just treating their physical needs, we're also treating them mentally, emotionally, socially. So that's where this child life works with our physicians. So part of that child life team is Graydon's role with gaming and technology. We have facility dogs. You met Squid last year on our show, our facility dog who makes patient visits, and then music therapy as well as part of that. And so we are hoping to fund a mobile recording studio that's going to be able to go room to room, because music therapy has grown. The program's grown a ton over the last 20 years of our facility being open. And so now they're treating patients 7 days a week with music therapy. So the goal is to help patients express their emotions through storytelling and songwriting. So they'll be able to produce original music. They'll be able to, they can even do it with peers in the hospital when they make connections within the hospital. So they can write a song together and record a song together. They can share their experiences and reflect on their emotions and hope. And it's really just to try to offer them, our patients, some kind of control in an environment that is very much out of their control when they're in our hospital and being cared for, and whether they're there for long stays. This is to give them their sense of accomplishment and control over something, and to express that creativity, and also help them cognitively, because they'll be able to write music and really think about that. So they'll be able to work with each other, with peers. They can write on their own. So all that being said, we are setting aside funds while funding those toys for the hospital, setting aside funds to be able to fund a mobile recording studio. Basically, that's a music therapy cart that can go room to room to patients from ages 5 to 21 in our hospital. And it's going to be amazing. So we're Music City in Nashville, so that just makes it even more special. This song that's recorded on this mobile recording studio could be the next big hit. You never know. So it's bringing magic to patients. I think that's something our hospital does so well, is just finding ways to really help them express themselves and do things that they wouldn't be able to do, and make their hospital stay just feel a little bit different. So we can't do it without your help, though. Your community is incredible. Like I said, you are known within Monroe Carell, and my team talks about Talking Trek all the time. And everyone was so excited when they found out that you all were coming back for year 3. It's just been the most beautiful and amazing partnership that's grown. And it's just awesome to see where it's come from the first year. And I can't wait to see what happens next, but we need you. We need you again. So we're so grateful for you. And
that is a huge idea. Huge idea. And speaking of huge, this just in breaking news that is huge from the donations chest. Let's check in with UltimatDJz with donations updates. DJs,
we did have a couple of updates that just came in just a moment ago. Logo, thank you so very much. Logo says, blessed to those who give their time, not just at this time of the year, but their whole purpose in life, making a career out of helping children. And Logo has dropped $1,500 towards the Christmas Angel Fund. Thank you so much. That is beautiful.
Logo
Thank you. Lori, thank you for the children dropping $100 in. Anonymous dropping $200 in. And that is beautiful. Guys, already just shy of halfway through the first floor of the hospital. That puts us at $2,650, 3,000 marks halfway, and that is already one floor out of the 13 floors that we are aiming to take care of again this year. So thank you guys so very much for what you're doing right now. Maybe I see this wonderful idea in the chat. Naga, thank you. Oh, Naga, thank you so much. I have a feeling that we all know who Naga Delvos is. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Thank you for your donation of $200. Thank you so very much. Appreciate that. And yeah, getting ever so closer to that halfway point. Wouldn't it be cool if we did actually just go ahead and knock out a couple of floors here tonight? That would be super awesome. Brett says, Green Lady? No idea who that is. No clue. Thank you, Naga. Appreciate that. There is an interesting thing that's been happening in our community lately. Graydon, you are all into the social scene. You've got the gaming and all this stuff, and you were talking about Steam games. So obviously, you're a social media master, and you probably are pretty influential in the TikTok world. Listen, I might need a favor with this new music card. See, I'm trying to create the next.
Here we go.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm trying to create the next huge, super viral TikTok dance. Okay, and maybe we've got a song kind of picked out. Maybe we can, Webster. I think this is a great idea. Retrieving a wonderful plan here. Maybe we could get you guys to help us with. Look at it. They're all like, "No, please don't." Mute button. I'm not going to play it right now. I'll send it to you, Graydon. It'll be fine. Griffin, where'd you go? Griffin.
Oh, somebody dropped some a Slurpee back here. I was picking it up with the mop. I'm sorry.
It's fine. Yeah, think of the children. Listen, I tell you what. Tarpy. Here's one of the goals. Right. This has got to be one of the
children.
goals.
Stop this pitch immediately for help creating a hot new viral song. You haven't told them the name. Thank God for that.
It's called the Drippy Biddle. All right. It's like the Cha-Cha Slide, the Macarena. All right. It's going to be great. Okay. It's going to be awesome. And we're going to make this a thing. As a matter of fact, I'll tell you right now, Tarpy, if we end up hitting our big goal, then I will, with Graydon's help, because yes, you're being voluntold. We will film the music video. Okay, Graydon's going to do most of it. I'll stand.
You know what? I will absolutely do that.
See, that's great. Yeah. We got it. Perfect. $78,000. You'll get an official Drippy Biddle music video. Okay. It's fantastic.
Absolutely.
All right, there you go.
Don't worry, Graydon. You're on camera being under duress while agreeing to do that, so that will never hold in court. You're fine.
Phew, thank you.
Yeah, poor guy does not know what he just signed up for. It'll be all completely fine. Okay. Listen, it's gonna be. Logo says, how about the exact opposite? If we hit the goal, you immediately drop the Drippy Biddle and never play it again. I don't know. Lost in might not like it. Listen. Very, very excited. So, Graydon, if you can, tell me a little bit more about this music cart. Leon, I know you said, but we can record music. Like, what? Are we talking processors and, MIDI boards? And, I don't even know what goes into something like this. How do you have a recording studio on wheels? How does that work?
That is a super great question. So while I'm sure that the ideas are still ruminating of exactly how it's going to look, it has to have a MIDI board. It has to have a computer to do the processing. I would also imagine there's even some sort of mobile walls, like some of the soundproof walls or some sort of soundproofing that would go into it as well. But yeah, there would definitely be some mixing boards and some audio mixer, all of the things, and then it would all just be on one of the medical grade carts that just rolls around, so they can hold a lot of things. And yeah, that's how I would imagine it would look. But I still think the ideas are in the works for what it's going to look like.
It sounds a lot like the mobile karaoke booth.
That it's going to have on it. I know it'll have like a MacBook Pro.
Oh, sweet. Nice.
Let's see, an iPad.
Maybe a
mic stands,
new webcam,
microphone cables.
I'm just teasing. Nothing. Go on.
He's making fun of your camera, Leon. He said maybe a webcam.
It's clear on my side, so okay. I can
fun.
see myself.
I tried to refresh it.
I don't know.
I think it's that Ohio internet connection. We probably have problems because it's Putz' fault. I blame Putz.
It's okay. If you donate at least $1,000 today, you will get a signed 8x10 from Lee Ellen with her smiling face that is not blurry.
There you go. We'll do that. So tell me, I know we had talked about the gaming carts that we did last year. So this is going to be like the same kind of thing, right? You've got the medical grade cart with the computers and the gaming consoles. How has that been working? Graydon, you take that to the patient's room and are able to play the types of games that patient can play. Tell me a little bit about some of the different forms of therapy that you're using with the gaming cart. Like, I know we had talked before, there was some dexterity games, and then there's, like you said, some of the sports games just to kind of distract and so forth. But you guys are actually using gaming in therapy as well, right?
Absolutely, yeah. So some of the gaming carts are used for exactly what we were talking about before, just like moving exactly towards diversion. And so we will actually have modular gaming carts that roll into patients' rooms, and they can go unmonitored, unmanaged, and it's super awesome because they're preloaded with like 26 different games that kids love to play. And then there's also like the therapeutic aspect of my role, that you're right. It fits into the ambulation and fits into patients who are losing dexterity or are maybe have lost an arm or lost some sort of motion in their body. Actually, I'm working with a patient right now who doesn't have any sort of motion above his toes, actually. And so we will just press our toes in together on these little Logitech buttons, and then we connect them to what's called an Xbox adaptability controller. So we're able to play some one button games together, and it just gives him that sense of control. It gives him that sense of just being able to like control something, control anything, because he can't, doesn't really have control over any part of his body. So then there's also the PlayStation Access controller, which I love to use for patients that are very, very specific into the PlayStation realm. And that controller has a really awesome joystick on it. So we've been like doing some research into different types of joysticks and different places you can place joysticks. So kind of going back to that patient I was talking about, he has a little bit of motion in his head. And so we are actually designing with a 3D printer, funny enough, a way to extend the joystick so that he's able to move the joystick with his head and then tap with his toes. And so again, it's very patient focused, it's patient centric, but it's very individual in that way that you can't just say that we always do accessible gaming, because it really is accessibility for each individual case. And so, yeah, I kind of went all over the place on the gaming carts, but
that's great.
Yeah, the gaming carts are such an awesome piece and kind of an integral aspect of our and my work every single day. So
that is so cool. Well, I know that our time is running short. We've actually run over a little bit on time from what we had this evening. So thank you guys so very much. I want to thank again Michael, who just came in and donated 165 DK, which I don't know what that currency is. I immediately went to Donkey Kong because I'm a gamer. But I don't I don't know. Donkey Kong coins. I don't think that's what it was, though. But, Michael, thank you so very much for your donation directly on the QR code. So, you guys, is it a Danish krone? Thank you, Retrieving. I didn't know. All right. I was thinking Donkey Kong coins, all right, which is equally as valuable. Guys, use the QR code in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen and scan that with your phone. And we also have the link pinned up in the chat for you to do your part. Listen, there is no donation that is too small. $1, $5, $10, $1,500, whatever it is that you feel that you can do, whatever it is that you feel that makes a difference to you, because it every little bit matters. All right, even the $1 donations, they all come together, and those purchase toys, those purchase care, those purchase smiles on children's faces. And I'm telling you guys, it is so powerful walking through the halls of this hospital, because we have two amazing people here on our stage right now, but to walk through this hospital, and I know Griffin can tell you, to walk through this hospital, you don't see just two people there for kids. You see hundreds of people there just for the kids. And you see hundreds of people there for their families and for their parents. And there's the I don't even know how to describe it, Lee Ellen, but this is the most whole. We talk about, and we mentioned it last year, you guys have a term for it, like the whole patient health. And it's not just the patient, but it's their siblings, right?
A whole child approach. Yeah.
Yeah. I remember talking with your child champions, your champion ambassadors over the last couple of years. And they both had siblings that also received care. Before we get ready to wrap up tonight, tell me a little bit about your family style approach. Like, it's not just what we're talking about with gaming with the kids, or maybe recording music videos with patients, but we've heard some emotionally charged stories about siblings who also didn't know what was happening to their baby brother or their big sister, and parents who needed help understanding. How does Child Life wrap the entire family under your wing?
Yeah, I think about we have one of our patient ambassadors. She is maybe a 10 plus year cancer survivor. She first went through cancer treatment when I believe she was 2 years old. And so now when she's telling her story, she's like, I don't personally remember a lot of, I was 2, I didn't know, but her mom is telling her all these things that that the hospital did for her time. So it's not just the child. So the child's 2. She might not exactly remember what her child life specialist did, but the parents are going to. And like that's something that they carry with them, and they continue now 15 years later, still involved with the hospital. She comes to events, shares her story because her mom has passed on these stories to her of, here's what your child life specialist did with you. Oh, one time we had a party when you finished your chemo treatment. And just hearing these stories where it's not just the patient that's impacted, it's the parents too who are there, the siblings, like you said. We have sibling playrooms in our hospital for a child that children can play in when they're in between appointments and need to get some energy out. So it really impacts the whole family, and so we care for everyone that's part of it.
And not only that, but some of the things that I got to witness last year was, community driven events. You guys, like with the Mario Kart thing, Graydon, we had patients, all kinds of patients and their families come together there to just play and have a good time. And while some of the kids were playing together, that gave mom and dad a chance to have a cup of coffee and take a deep breath and kind of just know that their kids were being taken care of, because it can be exhausting as a parent as well. The thing that I want to close with, guys, and I keep this in the studio. You guys know that I've got a lot of trinkets that I keep in the studio. I've got my baseball and I've got my masks and my toys that I love to keep in the studio. But one of the things that I also keep in the studio are things that the community has provided or has gifted that mean a great deal to me. I've got a little Papa Smurf here from Papa Smurf in the community audience, and I've still got those little packs of tissues that Webster sent, and I have this gift that Lee Ellen and the rest of the team at Monroe Carell sent last year. And I'm going to show you this little pink bell that I keep in my studio. It's actually a little bit dusty. I'm sorry about that. It's embarrassing. But I have this bell, and we shared this story with you guys last year. This is a ridiculously special bell to me because, Lee Ellen, you sent this to me as a gift. And while Griffin and I didn't get to witness this particular ceremony, this particular celebration last year, can you tell our audience what you guys use these bells for?
So bells usually signify the end of treatment. And so when a child has finished cancer treatment, they get to ring a big special bell to celebrate. So it's pretty amazing.
Yeah. I've seen video of this, and you'll invite their friends and their schoolmates and their care providers and community members and their church members, and they line the hallways, right? I've seen this video. It's so powerful. And everybody's got these bells, and they ring them as the patient is triumphantly leaving, and so I appreciate this gift. Putz has his on his mantle. I appreciate this gift. I keep it here in the studio because it is a reminder every single day of the good that your hospital does and the good that our community does for that. So thank you so much. Yes, Silver Tab, to answer your question, if you donate through the QR code, Leon, and actually I know that we talked about this last year, there is a way for you guys, if you would like to remain anonymous. We know that a lot of people like to do that in our community. There is a way to do that. If you click on the QR code and you go through the donation page, as a matter of fact, I'll pull it up here and show you on the screen very quickly. If you guys go through to give a donation, then you can choose your dollar amount right here. But here, where you fill out your name, right below that is a little button that says hide my name from the public, and then it will come through as anonymous like you just saw on the screen just a few moments ago. So it can put in, and if you would rather, you can put your screen name in if you would like to do that. So however you want to do, but yes, you absolutely can hide your name, or if you would like to use a screen name, Liel and I would imagine that that's fine. Like you could put Silver Tab and Talking Trek in the last name field or something like that if you wanted to do something like that.
Or maybe like Get Eviscerated or something like that.
Yeah, you know, you could do something like that.
DJs.
Or you could completely dox yourself on screen like I do every single day here.
Regularly and often.
Yep. And nobody's... Anyway, moving right along. Yes. You can.
But yes, you can do that.
All right. There you go. Killer says, random question. Oh, hey, got a question about Cons Champions. Okay, we're going to get to that.
That's the next segment. Yeah. Don't worry about that.
We're going to get to that right up here in just a moment, okay? So we will do that. Griffin says, yeah, in his case, he put the screen name on the form, but then, you know, there's all kinds of ways you can do it, but do be aware that there is an anonymous option for you to remain anonymous to the community, and we completely understand and respect that. And now, I will say this, Leon, as we get ready to wrap up, last year, I messed something up. All right, I messed something up last year because, Graydon, one of the things that we wanted to do was to do the gamer tags on the nameplate for the gaming cart. Well, you guys can blame me for that. I royally messed this up because I wasn't matching like emails and gamer tag names with the stuff that came into the hospital, and then it just became a huge mess in being able to keep that clean. Here's what I'm going to tell you. The absolute best way to give. The absolute best way to give is to use the QR code. You guys can send it through our channel if you want, but that is actually where I messed it up, Graydon. I lost track of everything. So the best way to give is to scan the
donations,
QR code.
just the names associated with some donations.
Yes,
just to be clear.
Yeah, oh yeah, I didn't lose any. You know, we sent everything through, but the problem was then I didn't know what emails went with what gamer tags and all that stuff. So this year, the absolute best way to give is using the QR code, because you guys are then going to be tagged. Like, you guys are organized in the system with Monroe Carell Junior Children's Hospital as being a part of the Talking Trek community. And so this year, Lee Ellen, we are going to do something a little bit different. At the very end of the campaign, we're going to send out a little thank you card. We're going to get them to send in their gamer tags or their digital signature, and we're going to do something pretty cool with that. We're going to share that with you a little bit later in the campaign, closer to Christmas time. But I know Graydon is kind of on board with it, and it may or may not have something to do with immortalizing your all's gamer tags on this music card. I don't know. Maybe I said too much. I don't know. But we are going to do that, and I'm going to take very special care to do it better this year to make sure that we're able to do that. So thank you guys so very much. I appreciate that. As we get ready to end our night, there are so many coming through the website, and I would be willing to bet that we have in fact hit our 50% of floor number one. Leon, if you've got like 3 more minutes to stick around, I'm going to
do a little math.
I'm gonna do. Yeah, let's see what we got, because Logo just dropped another donation of $67. I know he did that to do the rounding, because he doesn't like uneven numbers. So thank you for that. Appreciate that. There's Logos just popped up there, $67. Thank you. We got another one, $100 anonymously. Thank you. Grouchy Outlaw, thank you, donating $50. Think of the children.
Yes.
He says, ban the drippy biddle. Come on, bro. Come on.
Oh, that's perfect.
I'm really proud of
I
that.
can do that.
Thank you. Cassia donated $100. Thank you so very much. Brad, $25. Thank you guys so very much. I'm going to get all of them on the screen. So here, I've got to type them one at a time. So anonymous. How do you spell anonymous?
Oh, Lord.
What is it?
Do you have, is this just going through your Twitch, or do you also have the actual Monroe Carell?
No, yeah, no,
I've
got the Monroe Carell link pulled up here.
Good.
So here's the anonymous one. All right, that puts us at $100 there. There's Grouchy Outlaw. You like the sound of my mechanical keyboard? I love it.
Raul says, share your screen again. What could go wrong?
Yeah, no. That's not necessary.
Okay.
Ban the drippy biddle. Come on, man. I thought it was great. All right, so there's $50 there. Thank you so very much. Then I love the sound of this keyboard. Graydon, do you like a mechanical keyboard? I love a mechanical keyboard. I didn't think that I would like it, but it's very clicky, and I like it.
I love a mechanical keyboard. Actually, keyboards are one of my favorite things ever. I built my keyboard.
Seriously?
The one that I have I built the one I have at home.
Yes,
actually
Caledon,
awesome.
There can be a lifetime ban goal on the drippy bill.
What? No! Are you kidding me? No! It's so special. Don't make me.
Are you going to show it off, DJs? You're going to show us what it looks like?
They're not going to.
Oh, he doesn't have a dance yet. He's only created the melody of the song.
Yeah, I've created the song. Now I got to create the dance. So I mean, I'm working on it. I've got a few concepts. I'm working on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
The only sound I like better than your mechanical keyboard is the sound of you complaining and crying when you lost to the children at Mario Kart last year.
Yeah, thank you. So thank you, Brad, Cassia, Grouchy Outlaw, Anonymous, Logo, the latest donations to come in. And that does indeed put us north of 50% in our first hour of fundraising campaign this year, $3,218.
Woo!
Which is over halfway of floor number 1. Thank you so very much. Look, another one just came in. I got it. I got you, Silver Tab. Silver Tab.
Canine Tooth asks, what is the goal to rescue Lee Ellen from witness protection?
That's great. It's not my fault. I didn't do it. All right. Everyone else's camera is working great. I would say I even went in and tried to refresh it. I tried to refresh it. Silver Tab, thank you.
Silver Tab,
$200. Thank you. All right, guys. Well, listen.
Did you get my donation from Get Eviscerated?
I'm sorry, what?
Did that not come through? Did you get my donation from Get Eviscerated on the QR code?
No, that one didn't come through.
I was so touched by Logo Bless's story that you shared. Right, that was after he donated the $1,500. Yeah, I matched that, so you can put that in as well.
Are you serious? That's not. It's
$1,500 on the way.
Well, it didn't even show up. All right, let's do it here from
there's a confirmation number on it, pal.
Green Griffin.
I heard that there was a 10-minute delay from the QR code, so they might not be showing up.
It'll probably
is that what
be
it
popping
is?
up in about that time.
Yeah, it could be. Well, Silver Tabs was only 3 minutes ago, and I see that one. So what are you gonna do? Get eviscerated, buddy. Get eviscerated, buddy.
Perfect.
All right, there you go. $1,500. Griffin, thank you so very much.
Perfect.
There you go.
Oh, yay! Woo!
So we're close to 6? Not yet.
We're at 45?
$4,918. $4,918, which puts us exactly $1,082 away from finishing floor number 1. As we get ready to wrap up here tonight, first of all, thank you guys both. I know we're over our time. And I mentioned this. I have to tell a very funny story. First of all,
here we go.
And just real quick. First of all, Mark is not with us tonight. Mark is still on the team. He wasn't able to make it tonight. I had to joke on the last show, Lee Ellen of Witness Protection, that I had reached out to Mark at the beginning of October, and we had started to try to coordinate some of this stuff. And I was joking with Tarpy that Mark and I are two peas in a pod. We could not get it together. And I told him that you were out of the office, which, by the way, congratulations from the community. I had told him that you were out of the office for a little bit, and that you actually returned to the office a week early because you saw these discombobulated emails between Mark and I. We were not syncing up.
Yet somehow you both managed to draft your entire fantasy football teams. So
I
weird,
did not. Wait a second. No, that's not real. Okay. But,
weird.
No. But thank you for coming back to the office, and congratulations. For those who don't know,
thank you.
She returned to the office a week early from maternity leave to help us with
What a
our
hero.
project. Congratulations!
Thank you. I will say, I even messaged Mark and said, "Did you respond to DJ? Because we got to get this going." So
Yeah.
There you go.
while on leave, I saw
And
that
Mark-
email come through. I was like, "You better get things going, DJ."
Yeah,
So.
we were talking about this on the last show. Like, we tried for like 2 weeks, and then Lee Ellen comes in, and in like 3 days, we had a master plan. We had everything worked out. Lee Ellen was here to lay down the law. Thank you very much for being a part of this experience with us. That's right. She had to come back early and fix all the mess that I made. It was a little messy. Okay, it was a little messy.
Keep you online somehow.
Yeah, absolutely. As we get ready to wrap up, any final thoughts, comments, requests, please, to the community, anything at all that you would like to say to this wonderful, amazing group of people before we get ready to go?
Yeah, I would just say thank you for the outpouring of love and generosity that you've given to the patients at our hospital. It makes me so grateful every day to come to work knowing that people who don't even know these patients are spending their own money to support them, and they're going through some of the hardest days that they'll ever experience. And so we're just really thankful for this community that I have just come to love so much, and we're just really grateful. And you're gonna see more of us, and it's gonna be great, and we're just really thankful. So,
Or we won't.
we just love
I'm not
the
entirely sure. It
community.
depends on the state of the camera. We're gonna figure
Will
it out.
you stop?
What? No, it's good. It's fine.
And I'm okay.
Oh, no. As a matter of fact, we have set a date. We've set a date. We're not going to share just yet, but we are going to be seeing you guys in just a few weeks. And we're going to come and we're going to bring even more amazing content. You've got some special plans. We've got some very special people.
You already know.
Yeah.
We've got some things planned already.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome, guys. So you guys stay tuned here. We'll be able to bring some of that to you here in the coming weeks. Graydon, thank you so much for joining us on stage here tonight. I really appreciate it. What you do is awesome. Any final thoughts, words you'd like to share with our community before you guys get to go to bed?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll follow up on what Lee Allen said, but like I feel so grateful to be in a spot that, you know, we get to truly help the kids and be there. But it literally could not happen. And I'm telling you this from the bottom of my heart. It literally could not happen without you guys and without your donations and your thoughts and your love and everything. So from the bottom of my heart, I truly, truly appreciate everything that you guys do for us, but also for our kids and the thousands of patients we serve every day. So
absolutely.
Thank you. Very cool. What game are you going to play tonight, Graydon? Because I know you're not going to bed. You're going to play.
I'm not going to bed. I'm absolutely going to play Rocket League with one of my good homies right after this. So
Rocket League it up.
Now,
Yes,
Lee Ellen,
that's the
on
plan.
the other hand, is going to go to sleep. She's already said, "Go to sleep." Yeah, I saw congratulations on the baby. Condolences on your sleep schedule. I saw it.
Hey, we're doing better. We're about 4.5 months in, so it's gotten a lot better.
There you go.
That's awesome. Well, thank you guys so very much. Appreciate that.
Great to see you both.
Unfriable says, I'm the homie. Thank you for your first time chat. Appreciate that very much. Appreciate you being here. Thank you guys so very much. You guys have a wonderful night. Appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for our very special friends, Graydon and Lee Ellen from Monroe Carell Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt Medical, Nashville, Tennessee. Thank you guys so very much. Appreciate it.
See you real soon.
All right, guys. We'll catch up with you soon.
Bye,
Take
everyone.
care.
Thank you.
So very, very fun.
There they go.
There they are. They are out, and
There
I
they
love it. Great, successful start. Thank you guys so very much.
Maybe you
I
should
really
play more
appreciate that.
Rocket League and less of the other game that you play.
Which is Angry Birds? I like the
No, the-
Angry Birds game.
The Power Rangers game.
Oh, Fortnite?
Fortnite. Yeah.
You know, actually, I'll tell you this. I feel like there is a group of people out there that are just diehard in Rocket League. Like people who don't play any other games play a lot of Rocket League. It's
Like our friend Bafty rage quit Rocket League, I believe.
That's hilarious. Logo, oh my gosh, Logo is at it again. Finish floor 1, he says. And there it is, ladies and
We're
gentlemen.
waiting for a total.
There it
Oh,
is,
damn.
$1,200.
Mobilis.
Logo,
Wow.
thank you so much for dropping
come
another
on.
$1,200. And guys, that indeed
Just can't
finishes.
thank you enough.
That
Wow.
indeed finishes floor number 1. You guys did it. You finished floor number. Where's my button? Where's my special button? There it is. Holy crap. Yes! That is amazing. Thank you, dude.
One down, 12 to go.
Yeah. There it is. That's one down. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go in right now. We're gonna update the stream. We're gonna fix it. Here we go. There we go. Okay. Floor 1 complete.
Wow. That is really great.
There it is. It just updated right here. Right there. Floor
Good job, you guys. We know how to crush an ALB.
Floor number
Crush an
1
ALB.
complete.
Wow. That is really cool. What alliance can beat us in an ALB like this? Nobody. Nobody can.
I'm fixing the other overlay for you guys real quick. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it.
We have a audio console to build.
That's not it.
We have more games to buy. We have more toys to buy.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, floor number 1 is fixed up. So now we are on to floor number 2. Are alerts on yet? Yes, I will turn the alerts back on.
Yeah, grape ghost Tarpitude. Of course, it's a grape ghost.
I actually brought out orange cream tonight, and
that's a good one too.
I haven't drank it yet. But I probably
there
should
are
now.
a total of 13 floors, although they're labeled 1 through 14.
1 through 14.
13.
Yeah, they skipped 13. So that's
This
exactly right.
This is a humping turtle orgy, the likes of which I have never seen before.
Okay, that's.
And I've seen many turtle orgies, let me tell you.
My name is Beck, and I like plants, and I'm a valley girl, and listen to me do all the things on Rev's show.
It's not Rev's show. Oh my God! So all the alerts that you guys banked up are just going to go and
Here we go.
catch up. Okay.
Gonna go finish cleaning up that Slurpee.
There's
It's
about
about
2 inches too large. Oh, come on with that. That's not even my voice. That's not even it. Thank you. You guys have started a hype train now as well.
Things UltimatDJz has never heard in person for $500.
I got the vengeance of it. Okay. Listen.
Boy, they
Lizard.
ruined that
Lizard.
crap, by the way. What
Lizard.
the heck?
Oh my goodness gracious! All right,
we were
listen.
going to have a nice stream. Now we have to bring that up? Come on. What the hell?
What, Humpy Turtle?
No, the vengeance.
Oh, yeah, that's a thing. Thank you guys very much. Listen, that's a jump scare. It's a jump scare for Halloween. Okay, appreciate it. I'm so glad that these alerts
big and right there. That's impressively
did
large.
not play while our hospital friends were here. I feel like
No, that would be unprofessional.
That
like
would
eating
be-
a fortune cookie in your microphone. Nothing
Yeah.
wrong with
Or
getting
drinking-
licked by a penguin.
What? Or drinking
Oh,
energy
that's
drinks
true.
at 9:30 at night. I don't know.
Ice Pick Thick, there is no PB&J Ghost drink. They do have a
But
protein
don't
powder.
open it,
I
then
guess
later I can
you
claim
mix
ignorance,
that
right?
in your
Not
drink.
ignorant. Now listen, that's what I was just getting ready to say, Maj. Don't worry about the hype
I'll
train.
hold myself out for another $100.
Okay,
What was the
that's not my voice. Don't worry about the hype trains now. We are officially in season of giving now. Okay. If you guys want to do like some bonus streams or something like that, listen, I still owe you 10. Not a big deal. We're gonna get those paid down. You don't have to worry about. You don't have to worry about the bits. You don't have to worry about the subs. Don't worry about the hype trains. Just take care of the kids, okay? That's what we're after. We're after Florida. No hype trains till Christmas. Okay, you know what you want. Now go out and get it. What do you want?
There you go.
What do you want?
To fund all 14 floors of the hospital. of
Okay,
course.
that's what we're after. We're going to fund 14 floors of the hospital, okay?
I'm going to save this fortune cookie note, and we will revisit it as soon as that takes place. And I'm counting on each and every one of you to participate.
Danny-
Don't ride the whale tail. Okay. Is there whale tail? Yes, there is whale tail. But don't ride the whale tail. You got to pitch in.
Danny
Everybody
says
should be
it's
involved.
not even Halloween yet. Wait till December for Season of Giving. No, we always do fourth quarter. As a matter of fact,
we're
this
a
year-
month late.
Yeah.
We should have started October 1st. What are you talking about? Where you been?
If you remember, Danny, and I don't know if you've been around for previous years, this is actually kind of a staple that we do here on this show. Maybe you've not seen it, and that's okay.
It's about 2 inches too large.
It's not about celebrating the holiday season. It's about Talking Trek literally rallies the community for 25% of our year. And so that's why Griffin says we're a month late. We are. We're actually a month late this year. Our intention was to start October 1st. Pud says this is the latest we've ever started, and it is. So yeah, this is the latest we've ever started. But like I said, Lee Ellen wasn't there to rein us in. Mark was trying, and I was trying, and we just needed that guiding iron fist.
We needed that strong female lead character to help pull us through, which if you're a fan of the show, you have absolutely every idea what we're talking about.
Yeah.
That's Tarpitude every week.
Yeah, absolutely. As a matter of fact, there are a number of incredibly strong women that keep all of us hooligans in line all the time. So I
answer to no one.
Yeah, okay. Until Tarpy says Griffin or Beck says DJs. Yeah, I mean, listen, there's fear. There's fear that lives in my soul.
There is incredible fear of Tarpitude and Beck.
It is a thankless job, but the ladies get her done. That's right, Samo. Listen, I know you cracked the whip over there too. Okay? Yeah. See, look, Beck's in the audience. Oh,
hi, Beck.
Fear. My heart just skipped a beat. All right. The flutter of both Samo and Beck showing up in chat at the exact same time makes me startled. All right.
We can't handle that. It's a good thing I have a vengeance to go, take care of business on.
Oh my goodness gracious! So anyway,
it's about 2 inches too large.
It said, not me.
No one ever.
Yes, no one says that. It's not a real thing. Stop with the AI. Okay.
Killer Cujo says, "I don't listen to ladies, and that sir is why you fail."
That's why. A says, at least we know Beck and Samo are different people. Are they?
I have seen them in the same place at the same time.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Can't
Just making sure. Is there, Webster says, so is there a stage of the donation stuff that has the women in charge?
Thanks, Moopsy.
Yeah, listen, the women in charge handle that. And by the way, Tarpy will be the first to tell you. Another
I personally
powerful,
love the D.
Yeah.
He means the ship. He means the Enterprise D.
Another very powerful, strong woman who was not able to be with us tonight, who has chaired. I'm going to say chaired.
The OG.
It's not even, the OG. It's not even like an official thing, but she has handled the Christmas Angel Fund for the last 5 years. Is Arian, and she has been. She was the one that got,
and we shall call him Daddy.
Arian was the one who got with Lee Ellen and said, okay, we're going to have to get these guys lined up here because it wasn't working for us. And so Arian has been involved. I have been in touch with her, and I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now, hugs and kisses and love and prayer to hers. She sends me a message tonight, 30 minutes before air, says, I'm trying so hard. I am so sick. I have no voice. I have a fever.
Where's the anal gland?
I am so sick. I'm sorry. I have to bow out for tonight. I've got to take some medicine and go to bed. I said, please go to bed. Arian has been crucial here and has been very, very involved. So just because she wasn't here tonight, let me tell you, she is a force to be reckoned with as well, which only further reinforces that Griffin and I are merely puppets in the grand scheme of the powerful women that are involved in our lives day to day.
Oh, the biggest. I'm terrified of Arian. I'm pretty sure she owns several pair of handcuffs too.
I have heard that there are many things that she could punish us with. So anyway, shout out to Arian. Thank you. Love you. And really appreciate it. Iron Chef.
Beck, you can't. In chat, somebody said, hey, Beck, just push to 71. Don't worry about it. Beck responds with 32 periods. Okay. If I can do it, you can do it. Okay, if I can push for 73, you can get a 71. Pal.
All right, that's right, Thumbelina. You're exactly right. They let us be the face, all right, but we know who's in charge. We know who's in charge around here, okay? It's definitely not me.
I question nothing.
Yeah, it's not me, but very excited. Thank you guys so very much. You guys have
wait a minute. We do have fancy job titles, though. For example, mine is the Director of Excuses and Passing Blame. What's yours, DJs?
Kitty cat that talks. Wait, I didn't get a title. Where did you get a title? God, I didn't get a title. They just tell me to show up at a certain
You weren't there for title handout day?
Apparently not. Primary litter box user?
Maybe you can't even be trusted with a title. Maybe you don't actually work here. Have you actually considered that? When's the last time you've received a Talking Trek paycheck, for example? Never?
Wait a second. Yeah, kitty cat that swims with Mike. Yeah, primary scapegoat, leaker of leaks.
Microwave me, daddy.
Oh, since Beck's here, we have leaks. Since Beck's here, we've got leaks, everybody.
We do.
Yeah, that is.
She's been waiting patiently for the leaks. Her leak alarm went off about 45 minutes ago when you first said it. This is like, oh no, he's going to do leaks.
Red alert.
He's going to do leaks.
Red alert. It's time for leaks, everybody. Well, that was not the
and
button.
I'm not here for them, so I don't get banned.
All right, guys. Is the leak they're fixing lag? No, come on. Get serious. All right. Come on. Get serious.
Where'd you go?
I'm here. All right, guys. Listen. Lizard. Tomorrow.
Bafty.
Tomorrow, coming in the game, starts your Trek or Treat 2025 events. We're excited about those, right? We know what's coming with Trek or Treat.
Candy?
Well, there could be candy. There could be a number of Alliance gifts. There could be a cool little store. There could be lots of synergy.
Ooh, synergy, take a shot.
There could be events that feed multiple other events.
What? Yeah. Cascading synergy, take
events.
A shot?
Yeah, cascading synergy, everybody. There could even be a little bit of a mystery afoot.
Ooh. Maybe a little Trek trivia. Maybe a little hide and seek. Maybe a little treasure hunt. You never know.
Maybe a little hide and seek. That's possible. Coming up, starting tomorrow, you've got your Trek or Treat holiday event. And what we are allowed to tell you here tonight is that there will be a solo milestone meta. There will be an alliance alliance milestone meta.
Ooh.
And that your daily SMSs will feed both of them.
Wow.
Yep. Your daily SMSs will feed both of those, along with giving you the currency that will be used for redeeming prizes of your choice.
What? An event store?
You will also be sure to check out your event store tab every single day for a free gift that may or may not pop up there with a 22-hour cooldown. All right, so you're going to want to maybe check that out. And I might
You got to min-max that. Min-max that. 24 hours in a day, 22 hours in a cooldown.
And I might also point out that inside, and this is the biggest leak that I've got for you, inside, Retrieving says small alliances get hosed again. I mean, that's not news, Retrieving. This is an alliance game. And
make more friends.
Make more friends. Be nicer to people. How about that? Okay?
You know, the best ship in the game is friendship.
Friendship. Okay? Friendship. All right.
I think I pulled a muscle trying to do the Jerry Biddle back there to get away. My little Scooby-Doo running left and right.
The biggest leak that I've got for you tonight is to pay very special attention to your individual solo milestones for very special Klingon messages. that will contain clues towards you putting together a very special Halloween promo code to be able to redeemed on StarTrekFleetCommand.com for a little bit of extra icing on top.
Icing.
So don't just take your events and run. Study the events carefully. Read them closely. There may be hints buried in that event text, and you may need all 5 days worth to accurately put together what you would expect your promo code to be.
Synergy.
Can I text you the promo code? No.
No.
Will I redeem the promo code on day one? Yes.
Yes.
Is it
Trick or treat.
Is it Naga Delvos shards?
Ooh, no.
Zach says, I'll get it on Discord later. Listen, nobody, it is my expectation. It is my expectation that nobody is going to have this solved until day 5. Because the promo code, I didn't know what it was.
Prune juice.
Prune juice is the promo code. Swag says it'll be on Discord as soon as it gets out. That's the thing. I don't think it's going to come out until day 5. All right.
DDoS attack.
It's not a DDoS attack. Caledon says I can name that tune in 2 notes. All right, maybe. I'm just saying. All right. The promo code is We Love Scopely, just to annoy us. Maybe. I'm going to call them and have them change it right now, just to that. All right. So anyway.
What if the combined promo code was Long Live and Prosper?
Oh, Beck says stepped away for a minute. What did I miss?
Nothing.
Nothing. It's good to see you.
Definitely not leaks.
What did you get for a snack besides Ovaltine? Just curious. Was it good snacks? Pretzel snacks?
She doesn't drink Ovaltine. She likes tea, hot tea.
No. First of all, she can't drink hot tea because she doesn't have a microwave. All right. But second of all, she I'm getting text messages.
From who?
Red alert! Red alert! Red alert! All right. Yeah, that's not the promo code either. DJ's is squishy. All right, guys. Yeah, Logan says both of you saying nothing in sync is slightly suspicious. I don't.
What are you talking about?
Don't disagree. All right. Swag says I'm a little teapot. Sing it. No. When we fund floor number 3, I'll sing I'm a little teapot. All right.
In squirrel voice?
No. Yes.
Absolutely.
I will. We get to floor 3. There you go. I know that Tarpey and Arian are going to be working together on the stream goals, and we will do the stream goals. Shelby says, how much is a floor? One floor is $6,000. I can't point at
$6,000, and we just did that today.
Yeah, we
floor
just
1.
did. Look over here.
12
Look right above, right there. We've already done the first floor. If you'll look right above Griffin's head, we're now working already on floor number 2. Okay. So I what now? Says Tarpey. Tarpey, will you coordinate with Miss Arian to come up with our stream goals? Okay. And they need to be stretch. Like we'll set one at say like 25 grand. We'll set another one at 50. We'll set another one at 70, 75, then 78.
You can't help yourself. Why is that promo code? Why is that QR code to the right of your ear? Why is it again in the center of the screen?
Because.
Can you just put it in the bottom right of the screen, man?
Yeah.
Do I need to take you to broadcasting college again?
I'll do it. I'm sorry. It was just a thing that was in the wrong spot.
That's where people's
at the wrong time
phone holes are, and that's where the little things on the screen.
I got it.
Come on.
I got it. It's fixed now. It's perfect. It's not perfect. Hang on. It's not perfect, but I'm gonna make it
2 arrows
perfect.
to the left, 5 to the bottom.
You can do it with arrows. 1, 2.
Yes.
3.
What?
No, that did not work.
If you select it, it'll work.
I did select it, and it didn't work. I'm in studio mode. All right. That does not work. It just cycles down the scenes.
Well, take it off of studio mode.
I can't. It's on an overlay. It's a nested scene. It's a nested
You
scene.
and your nested overlays. This is the curse of Ripper strikes again.
It's a
How many
nested-
years am I going to hear that as an excuse?
It's a
Oh,
nested
my
scene.
nested overlays.
It's a nested overlay.
Sorry.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's perfect
You're a
now.
nested overlay, okay?
It's
think I foobarred
fine.
this.
Don't worry about it. Okay, there it
Thank
is.
you, Ripper. You did foobar it all.
I didn't foobar anything. Okay. Goodness gracious. Are we there yet?
Why
Are we
is
there
it
yet?
so
Are we there
hot in
yet?
this station? It's like 80 degrees in here.
Cruzito, do you need some coordinates? Because I've had enough of this business. He tried to get away, went to a freaking whole new space station just to get away from you, and I'm willing to rat him out immediately. Immediately. That's right. Your mama was a nested overlay. He just left. All right. There we go. Oh, you're back. What are you doing? Hey, Gumby. Good night. We're actually getting ready to end, Gumby. We're getting ready to go. We're getting ready to go. Everything is fine. Don't worry about a thing. Tarpy, see, this is what I'm talking about. Tarpy just sends me a message, says, you're going to send me those money goals you said on stream. Not, hey, can you send those to me? You're gonna send me those. See, this is what I'm talking about. I live in fear.
Anytime Beck asks me for something and then she says at the end, and you'll like it.
That's right. I'm just saying. Okay. 25, 50, 70, 75, 78, and then we'll set a couple of stretch goals. All right, 78 is the goal for the fundraiser, but if we exceed, if we do anything above and beyond that, then we'll do something absolutely crazy and wild beyond that. All right, so 25.
Lifetime ban the Drippy Biddle.
Lifetime ban on the Drippy Biddle's got to be 80 grand.
Okay.
Nah,
Hold
I
on.
love the Drippy
Hold
Biddle.
my beer.
Okay?
Hold my beer.
But shave the body as a stream goal? A whole body shave?
Number one, he doesn't have any hair on his body. That's the thing.
I mean, there's a little bit. DJ get a full body
Number one,
wax?
I'll take
Did
your
that
word
already.
for it. That's just what you've always said.
Did that
Just
already.
so that's clear.
25, 50,
Kaching Griffin,
70,
no, I'm not going to shave my body.
75, 78. All right, there it is. And then whatever bonuses you want. Okay. Lifetime ban on the Drippy Biddle needs to be pretty significant because I'm pretty excited about that. Okay.
Logo, I'll call my accountant if you call your accountant. Just DM me later. We'll take care of business.
Wait, what's happening? You and Logo conspiring?
Nothing.
Yes, I did say it. I did say
Hey,
it,
Putz
Tarpy.
asks, why not just set
Lifetime-
it by floor? That's a great idea, Putz. What are we talking about here?
No. No. Why not set it at floor? So at 5, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, then add stretch goals. That's a lot. That's a lot. Let's just make easy, nice round numbers. 250,000 for the lifetime ban. I'm in for that.
Whatever.
Nah, I'm good with that.
Ice Vic pick.
Put
Ice
says
pick Vic.
100K for a ban on the Drippy Biddle. All right. Caledon says, I will sell stock to fund that goal.
You guys are like TikTok. You think you're worth this. You think you're worth all that, but you're really probably only worth that.
Did I say?
Just saying.
Did I say 80 grand would veto would be lifetime
Yes.
ban on Drip? I said
Lifetime
80?
ban. I have that clipped. Yes.
80 grand lifetime ban on Drippy Biddle. Okay, I'm going to write that down. 80K Tarpy. That's actually going to happen. Man.
Why don't you play it while you're typing it, just for extra good luck?
No, I'm not going to play it right now. I don't even have it pulled up. All right. Oh, undo.
Undo.
All right. Yeah, you guys are going to crowd fund the ban. This is ridiculous. Tarpy says, thank all of the gods. I just sent her 80K lifetime ban on Drippy Biddle.
Oh, it's an all-inclusive umbrella ban, Logobolus. It's not just one version of the song. It's for the entire Biddle.
Can we have a counter donate for that? I mean, yeah.
No,
it's
this is
right
not.
here.
No, this is not
It's right here.
dueling pianos. Ice pick Vic. That's not how it works. I put in 1,000 to ban it. You put in 1,000 not to ban it. No.
No. Yeah. Wait. Do you think that people will give because they want to keep it? Look, Cyber Demon wants to keep it. Hey, take that humpy turtle and put it on your forehead.
Hey, who did that come from? Who put that turtle there? Tarpitude, who put that in the stream?
Look, Vul wants to keep it. Matt says, note to self, doesn't take much money for DJs to sell out. Not for the kids, man. First of all, 80 grand's a lot of money. A. B, it's for the kids. I could be convinced to do a lot of things for the kids.
Yeah, Thumbelina has it right there. Yeah, you want it back? Another 80,000. No problem. Good thinking, Thumbelina.
You know what?
That's
Maybe
exactly
hold
right.
on. I kind of like the idea though. I kind of like the dueling donation idea. Right? I actually like that. Oh yeah, Tarpy, I'll pull that up. I like the idea that we'll do the donations, right? But then in the donations, you got to say which way or another you're going, and we'll have the whoever wins the vote. Then at that point at the end, that's what'll happen. We'll either ban the Drippy Biddle or we'll keep the Drippy Biddle, one or the other. Oh hi, Ghostface.
Oh, no. Hi, Ghostface.
Biddle me, dude, or else. Biddle me.
Hi, Ice Wolf. Thank you. Appreciate that very much. All right. So there you go. Hi, Tarpy. Good evening. Welcome into the show. How are you?
Hi.
Hello.
Thanks. I'm good.
So listen,
Hi.
some of the audience doesn't want to donate because they want to keep the Drippy Biddle. So now what? Now what do we do?
We can't have that. We can't have that.
Yeah. What if somebody wants the Drippy Biddle, but then they don't want to donate towards its abolishment? Then that's taken away from the kids.
Okay, could you give a particular person who donates a certain amount of money or to fund something a 15-second clip of their favorite variety of the Drippy Biddle? So then they can
take
maybe
it
buy
at
it with
any
this.
time they want. But
Yeah.
JB says, put the Drippy
the
Biddle
show.
up for auction.
Yeah.
Matt,
We're trying to raise money here.
Yeah, Matt-
That's the first problem.
No, but
Right,
that's just
so
it.
it's like-
People don't want to donate now because of the ban on the Drippy Biddle, and they love the Drippy Biddle. Okay, listen, I think we're gonna have to.
they just like watching us suffer.
This is a very divisive subject. We're gonna have to remove the Drippy Biddle from the
Everything from the universe.
No, no, from the
Yes,
from the
I
goals.
agree.
People
I'm
want
so
to keep
glad
it.
You agree?
People want to keep
No, they're wrong.
it. See what I said, guys? Okay. Zero G says keep it simple. Whichever gets more donos is the deciding factor. That's the problem. It would be next to impossible to keep track of that.
He can't track $10 donations, $5 donations.
Yeah, you can't keep
don't
track
keep.
of it. That's not
Kilfirst
gonna
is
work.
with me.
What?
He agrees with me.
What? Kilfirst says preach Tarpy. Vool says keep the Biddle. Okay. Big J
Okay,
says
y'all.
80 grand to keep the Biddle, 1 million to get rid of it. I love it.
Yeah.
Tony Pye says this apparently is way too controversial. We're going to have to remove it from the donations just because
That's free swag.
Yeah. Oh, was
And
it?
I think free swag is correct. If so many people do want to, in fact, keep the Biddle, we cannot do a.
Yeah. Can't
get
we're
rid of
gonna
the
have-
Biddle.
Sorry, Tarpy. I offered
We're going to
you-
have to find its demise another way, everybody.
Yeah.
Don't worry. We'll come up with it.
All right, we're gonna find another way, but I am officially rescinding the lifetime ban
I
on the Drippy
screenshotted
Biddle.
it.
It doesn't matter.
I screenshotted it.
Doesn't matter. This whole
I don't care.
conversation. Yeah, I am rescinding.
Okay, I can solve it. I can solve it. Instead of the $80,000 being to take away the Biddle, we can't take away the Biddle. Too many people want the Biddle.
Well, yeah.
Instead, we need to do something to punish DJs every time he plays it. For example, $80,000, but you have to hook yourself up to like a 9-volt battery and shock yourself every time you play the Drippy Biddle. So,
Worth it. Ooh. I think he'd like that, honestly.
Whoa!
like,
And I-
you
Whoa,
9-volt
no.
on the tongue, but you get to push play.
This just got weird.
Yeah, listen, Scud says you're going to lose donations if you take it away. I agree. I can't do it. Can't do it. We can't risk
See,
hurting the kids.
Logoblus says Logoblus suggests that you have that as a redeem on your channel. A
Thank
little
you.
9-volt tongue licking action.
No,
Perfect.
Burton. I like Burton's comment. Nope, that's it. I hate the Biddle as much as anyone, but no shocking DJ. Thank you very much, Burton. I appreciate that. Thank you. And I'm glad that you love the Drippy Biddle as well. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
I mean, we could just have it that every time you play the Drippy Biddle that you have to give away a battle pass. There's like 35,000 battle passes right now. So like you can play the Drippy Biddle as much as you want and people will gladly take more stuff.
All right. Well,
Give me 40 more. Give me 100 battle passes.
Yeah, give me all
Let's
the battle
go.
passes. All right, I am officially
Exactly.
rescinding the $80,000 goal for the lifetime ban on the Drippy Biddle. That is too controversial. I thought that that would be more unanimous. But thank you, community, for coming to the aid of the Drippy Biddle. I appreciate you.
That just means I'll have to do something else. That is.
You say drip.
I say Biddle.
Never mind.
Biddle.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to come up with something else that's
It's not about going back on my word.
insane.
I offered it, but then the chat literally said no. All right. I mean, I was willing to do it, and I'm still willing to do it, but the chat is saying no. It's too controversial, so we're gonna have
Y'all
to back
better
off of it.
donate.
We're gonna have to back off
Y'all
of it.
better stinking donate.
Yeah.
To keep that stupid Drippy Biddle.
Yeah. I mean, I literally, I was willing to do it, and I'm still willing to do it, but it's not going to work out. Chat does not want that to be a goal. Chat does not want that to be a goal, so we're not going to be able to do it this time. All right. Matt says, I may not like the song, but I'm with you, DJs, on the decision. It's the right thing to take it out. Okay, there you go. All right. Strider says 80,000, and we crowdsource an alternative. There is no alternative. The Drippy Biddle is king.
Okay. Resistance is futile.
Oh, anywho. All right. Well, listen, we don't have a whole lot more to do this evening. I wasn't going to do a lot of gameplay. Our goal was the fundraiser. I want to keep the replay focused on that and a little bit of fun here that we're having afterwards. We will get you a complete list of stream goals and the torture at which you will be able to lay down on Griffin throughout the season of giving this year. We really do.
What do you mean? Why do I get tortured? That's number one. And number two, it is still a Star Trek Fleet Command stream, and there is Star Trek Fleet Command news that we must cover today.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Why do you think you'd get out of it?
I already know. What are we talking about? What news do I have to cover? I just gave the coverage on the Trek or Treat event. What else? What else is there?
Honor Alliance's illegal
Are you kidding me?
relegation. Unlawful.
Okay. First of all,
unauthorized.
First of all, I was very busy at work today. I haven't logged into the game. I don't know what's going on. What's happening in the game? Is there something terrible?
To the whale cam.
To the whale cam.
This just in, ladies and gentlemen, we have received communication in Whaletown from Scopely themselves, from the home office in Saskatchewan, Canada, and it says,
oh my goodness.
Commanders, we've listened to your feedback.
Oh.
And are revisiting the multi-phasic reward bundles. We'll be increasing the value of each bundle for ops players 71 plus.
Ooh.
Yeah! And we'll also be sending a compensation gift with the difference in multi-phasic credits.
Well, that's big. Yeah!
To those of you who have claimed bundles prior to this update.
Yeah! Oh,
the compensation gift will begin rolling out tomorrow. And we want to ensure you all impacted commanders will be properly identified.
Yeah!
We appreciate your patience while we complete this review. They said, hold my beer.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's good news.
But
that's
for every
news.
piece of good news, of course, UltimatDJz, there is, unfortunately, bad news to go along with it.
Oh, no. What is it?
As many of you may have noticed in the upper 60s, the wonderful event that is sweeping the nation that we all know and love, Vengeance It Is Mine, has once again been revised.
Oh, no.
To where legacy materials, which are the reference to, not G7 materials, right?
Whoa.
Has been shortened to a list of G6 uncommon and rare only.
Whoa.
Aww. And you only get 10 points per uncommon spent and 20 points per rare spent. What? Meanwhile, in G7 Town, you get 55 points, but only 10 points more for rares? But wait, there's more. The good news is you can score if you're upgrading your dauntless.
I can't hear over you right now. Sorry. What?
Man, a lot of people are upset about that.
Well, I mean, I am. I scored a bunch of Vengeance BPs last month by doing a lot of research and ship upgrades, and now...
Well, look at what they're giving away here. They're giving away in your tier, ladies and gentlemen. You're getting the automation module, not the random rolly number generating thing, but the actual module you'll need for each tier. And this is 9,800 modules. Even at tier 15 of the ship going to the max tier, you only need like 11 or 12,000 of these things for one module. So just getting one milestone, you're to get 9, and there's like 15 of these milestones in here, something like that. It's a crazy large amount. But the problem is the sourcing of it because of the legacy materials. And if you have your Dauntless that you can upgrade, great. If you have your Recon Lotus that you're working for, great. But DJs, let me ask you a question. Who is working on upgrading their Dauntless?
Well, I mean,
what tier of player?
I mean, everybody, but not G7.
They're Dauntless?
Not G7. That's fair.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so frustrated. I'm talking about the wrong ship. Who is working on upgrading their Vengeance?
Nobody. Maybe I don't know what you're talking about.
G7 players are.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And
Are they? Though?
What have many G7 players in our community already accomplished?
Unlocking the Vengeance. I mean,
that's strike one. Tarpitude. What have many G7 players already have accomplished in reference to this scoring model?
Spend all their G6 materials.
That's 2 strikes. One more, and you're gonna have to steal.
What is Max the Recon Locust building, Alex?
Exactly right. And even though I came up with that idea literally 5 whole days ago, I still, as you can see on this screen, do not have a whale button under the Dauntless, nor is there a whale button under the Recon Locust to where you can click on it if you've already maxed something that they're giving away prizes for and get like a little bit of love.
Well, you can,
for being ahead of the curve.
You can spend G7 materials, right?
No. That's all I can do. And beyond the G7 materials, there are 2 other things that I can do. Do you know what they are? Nothing. And like it.
Well, you know what Scopely says.
Anyway, that's what's new and cool in the game of Star Trek Fleet Command that we all know and love.
Well, okay.
And by the way, DJs, really quickly, there is a cold directive update. If you're going out there to Breentown, you are now getting more of the nice little automation modules to kill those hostiles, and you are not getting the RNG. You are getting the actual ship parts that you need. So they did upgrade that too, and that is for the better, and that is a good thing. We'll give them a big thumbs up on that one. There you go.
All right. So here's I have seen, I'm scrolling through dev chat. I do see an open ticket on this. I'm going to pull this up on your screen. This may probably not be a good thing, but you know, we're all about the facts here.
There's more?
There's more. Here you go. All right. So with Vengeance is Mine, this was the last run. It is Kobayashi style, which means the milestones are universal in width. 7.12 million per milestone, 50 blueprints per milestone. But the scoring here was G6 uncommon at 100 points, rare G6 at 400 points. And G7 uncommon at 1,500 points. Right off to the side here, you can see how many numbers of those materials, if you were exclusive to that category, it would take. Now, they have reduced the broad, the banding of the milestone to 1.6 million, but the point scoring did not correspond with the reduction in milestone. Now at only 10 points per G6 uncommon and 20 per G6 rare, 55 for G7 uncommon and 65 for G7 rare. You can now see the massive over 200% rise in legacy materials. That's G6 uncommon. You can see a 400% rise in G6 rare, and you can see a 700% rise in G7 materials. No, not 600% rise in G7 materials. So that is not good.
David.
That's not good. Who did the math on
I know
that?
that this is not a game based around math, and I know that nobody likes to do math to play Star Trek Fleet Command, but it seems to me that the math on this is just a little whack. And sure, we take down, you only need 1.6 million per milestone now. I mean, please tell me that was not the, but it's only 1.6 per milestone. They'll be very happy with that. But then you go from 100 points to 10? Ooh wee, what's up with that? What's up with that? Ooh wee, what's up with that? DJs.
Yeah, well, that's
I smell
not good. I don't like that.
I smell a stinky fishy.
You know, I don't understand this though. I don't think I understand this.
Yes, Stradalorian points out, wait a minute, that's not inflation, that's recession.
Well, swag, it's not a wash. Like nowhere near.
It's not a wash.
No, look here. So if it was 71,000 with G6 Uncommon before, now it's 166,000. Now again, not everybody is going to use exclusively one generation of material. Okay, so you're going to have a blend, but the fact is,
in one example, you have to spend 166,000 uncommon of something when previously you used to only have to spend 71,000. That is not the same difference.
Yeah, and that's per milestone. These are per milestone figures, guys. So if you were looking at G7 uncommon, 4,700. I mean that's honestly reasonable. But now it's 30,000.
What? Well, okay, here's the thing. I will say this, and I did go on record. This might be Griffin's fault. I did go on record last week when they ran Vengeance is Mine, and I was elated because we were saying, oh, hey, everybody, I upgraded just one of my Ops 72 buildings because they want 81 freaking thousand uncommon G7 gas for them each or more. And that 81,000 uncommon investment in that one diddly little building really took me up like this. I went in that Vengeance is Mine. Wow. I think I upgraded 2 buildings and I maxed my Vengeance is Mine in 10 minutes. So maybe that was a little crazy. I'll give you that. Was it maybe a little crazy? But then you go from there to there. Talk about DJs. Get ready to hit the button. Hold my beer. How many beers do you want me to hold?
That is wild.
That's like a case of beer.
That is wild. That math has to be wrong. That can't be right.
Wake the kids and phone the neighbors and get your pitchforks out because it is time to free the vengeance sourcing again, part 2.
So there's another thing on top of this. And I'm saying this as a lower spend player who just got to 71.
Did it make you turn green with a stomach ache?
Oh,
yes,
I can
actually.
Do that. Hold on, I've got that.
I spent it.
And why is that, Tarpitude?
Well, you can't do it to me. Well,
Griffin's green.
You know, all of those green officers that we have, I was looking at them. I'm like, you know what? That would really help skin tone issues. But anyway, they took out syndicate points scoring. And
I feel like that was
it's because they deflated everything else and you can't make syndicate points score half.
Yeah.
So like they couldn't decrease it more than 1, which it already was, but you can't get to a full milestone, or you couldn't really get to a full milestone last week with just the free syndicate claims. And then they introduced a syndicate battle pass, which we were thinking was great because
that's great.
Free syndicate XP.
Yeah, good synergy.
And yeah, that's fantastic. But then they took away the syndicate scoring, which it wasn't a lot, but for those of us who don't spend as much as some of the bigger whales, it was a nice, consistent source that you could work the clock on for the 5 or 6 days of that vengeance event.
And so from happy to disappointed and dissatisfied, where are you on the spectrum?
I'm a little farther past disappointed and dissatisfied. Like, this just feels like a punishment in a lot of ways. Like this went from, like, honestly, I didn't expect it to stay the way it was. I got 490 vengeance blueprints in the last week and a half.
But you know what? Here's the thing. And this is something that I talked to somebody about last week. Like, that was great. I feel like it's necessary because they've been touting that the G7 Vengeance that the vengeance is practically required for G7, and obviously there are significant differences in players who have the vengeance versus don't when it comes to participation in the Veil. So, but I mean, we're still talking 1,000 blueprints, like as many millions of points as we scored, as many of the materials that we spent last month. Okay, and Tarpa, you had mentioned, hey, I got 400 blueprints. That would be 8 milestones. That means you still spent in the neighborhood of 45 to 50,000 G7 uncommon or a combination thereof.
No, it was entirely G6.
Well, that's impressive. But regardless, that is still no small feat, A. B, you're still less than halfway towards unlocking the ship.
Yep.
And C, a tier 1 vengeance is still not good enough. So, like, when you finally do unlock the ship, you still have to then go and upgrade it.
Yeah.
That's a big one right there. That's impressively large.
So
I don't understand this.
Oh, I know.
I don't. This.
Very disappointing and very dissatisfying. But maybe there's a mistake. Maybe we simply need to ask for help because this is wildly out of character compared to what we saw the week before. So perhaps our kitty cat, neighborhood friendly cat person can send somebody a little message and say, hey.
Well, I'm looking at this. I'm looking at this thread because obviously I didn't do this math. This was in dev chat, and the response is scoring is as intended.
Oh, I hate it when they we got the as intended working as designed.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I don't.
Wait. So last week's scoring mechanics fulfilled their original purpose?
Apparently they were bugged. Yeah, they fulfilled their original
They
purpose.
didn't say that. They said scoring is as intended for this run.
Well, this run sucks.
Putting it
and
mildly.
they already fixed it once. Like they said they were going to adjust the milestones, and originally they had adjusted the point scoring, but they had not adjusted the milestones. So thankfully they fixed that within an hour or so. But like the milestones are still pretty bad.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm telling you, the difference from 1 week to the next for the same name of the same event is very, very wide. It's a wide gap.
So it's functionally, and I haven't done the exact math, so I'm going to round a bit here. For the amount of points, so I scored 64 million points last week. And that was almost entirely G6 mats, and I did 3 levels of one of the tribute primes. It's like 1,000 G7 mats, maybe max. The amount of points that I spent last week to get 440 blueprints, because I got 50 the week before or whatever, I would not get 1 milestone this week. I would maybe get 1. I would definitely not get 2, and I would very definitely not get another half of a ship.
And so, you don't have one of the scoring components you had the previous week to help propel you.
Right. And again, the syndicate amount that I would have gotten for free without the syndicate pass existing would not have finished a milestone. And I didn't expect it to, but to have that entirely removed just really stung, especially because I'm not obviously not the biggest spender, and I'm not the smallest spender in G7. And because there are multiple free to plays that are G7. And so taking out the one thing that they can really easily access going forward, which was the syndicate thing, because they can't have a dauntless right now. And they can't have a maxed recon locus. They might have a couple levels to put on there because Scopely has announced these events far enough ahead. But, eventually those of us who just went to G7 with a bank worth of weekly and monthly tokens are going to run out of that influx of G6 and G7 mats. And
Now, I
so
will
this
say
is not
I'm
going to get
always a fan of them moving the cheese around and changing the scoring mechanics of an event. I don't necessarily have an issue with that at all. But where I'm coming from is taking out Syndicate as a scoring method in order to put others in is great. But why are we doing this crazy reduction in materials pricing for G6 and G7? It's just like it seems counterproductive to what they were trying to do with taking out the one and putting in the other. And I don't get it. Anyway.
It just feels punishing.
Yeah, I'm extremely puzzled by this. I like I said, I did not get a chance to really be involved in the game or Discord today. It was a crazy day at work and then prepping for the show tonight. But yeah, no, I don't get this. And so DJ said, you know, with G6 points, this is maybe a little more fair. And even if that was your position, right? And I'm sure that there are people that are okay with that. And honestly, I'm looking at the G7 perspective. I mean, I'm looking at G7 materials here, man. If I was going to spend uncommon G7 last month, 4,700 for one milestone, that's reasonable. That got me 50 blueprints out of 1,000. All right, but now those same 50 blueprints cost 30,000 G7 uncommon. I mean, that's over 700%.
And let me riddle you this, DJs. And I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm right because I've gotten through most of it.
The value there, DJ, regardless. Hang on, Griffin. Sorry. The value there, DJ. Even if I'm not looking at G6 materials, even if I'm looking at it G7, that is an unacceptable ramp up in price tag, I think. But it's okay. All right. I'm going to be zen about this. You know what my position is? It's probably going to be the same as a lot of you guys. I'm out.
The ship doesn't matter.
I'm out. I'm not. This is not going to get me to do research. It's not going to get me to do buildings. It's not going to get me to focus on ships. Like, I'm out. And that is a dangerous thing. That's what Scopely doesn't want. I'm just going to put that out there. What you don't want is disengagement. This is going to drive
more engagement.
Yeah, this is going to drive disengagement. For me, 1,000%. I'm out. All right, 5,000 materials for 50 blueprints out of 1,000, all right, is still rough, but at least it's stomachable. 30,000 materials for 50 blueprints out of 1,000 is...
Can you gain that many?
Doesn't feel good.
Free to play.
That's terrible.
Or like how many? So go to your station pack. How long would it take you to get 30,000 G7 uncommon maps?
I'm getting it up on the wheel cam. It's a lot. Now, remember the news that we did here is that they will be revisiting the other pack, the multi-phasic pack, which is nice. But where is this? In buildings. Where's buildings? Station and buildings. Here's your station pack right here. Boom.
Kaviji says the ship has a very short lifespan overall, so it's not a huge loss. And I see your point on that. I had written off getting a vengeance. Okay, honestly,
this is. But once you get it up to a tier that's acceptable, like tier 13, 14, 15,
oh my God,
you'll be using that vengeance for a long time. And the sourcing that was making that available,
you'll be using it until 73.
Okay,
And
like I said, a long time
until that point. Most of us won't get it until that point.
You can't even
just
spend.
Given how they changed the scoring,
Balabom says
we
you
won't
can't
get
even
it,
spend.
much less tier it.
Yeah, you can't even spend G7 uncommon until you get to 72. Oh no, there are buildings at 71. Okay, there are buildings at 71. I don't know.
You can't say that about
minor.
a rare because the rare is not even a thing and think until you're 73.
Yeah,
You guys
bad
see there's
move.
a
So this
74
model
now?
is not ideal.
This is a bad move, but you know,
Bad move.
and again,
Don't like it.
I understand. I understand that maybe you felt like the blueprint sourcing was moving too quickly, and maybe that's a thing. But we also know, and we have said time and time again that that the vengeance sourcing has to open up if it's going to be important to the G7 entry class. So, and again, let's not pretend that even unlocking the vengeance is enough. You're still going to have to tier it. I remember Griffin being on this show with a tier 6 and still not killing 71s and 72s.
Yeah, and that was done because of their sourcing model. Then I literally stopped until they fixed the sourcing model. But now it seems like it has once again been unfixed. Wow. A $100 pack will buy you 4,900 Vengeance Epic parts. That's their value on it. $100, 4,900. This is $9,800, which is the equivalent of almost $200, right, DJ? 49 times 2, 98. Yep.
Yeah.
So they put the value on each of these is $200. But then when you go back to that dev chat and you say, well, 30,000, was it 30,000 to score?
Yeah.
30,000 uncommon G7. How much does 37 uncommon G7 cost? On your best day, when you buy the best possible pack for you to accomplish that, which would be something that'll pay you 4,500 uncommon, not gas, not crystal, ore, 4,500 ore, which would be a battleship pack they have out there.
So $700.
Yeah, that's $700 to score in this thing.
For
what are we
milestone?
doing?
Yeah, for one milestone, 50 blueprints,
That is
$700. That's got to be. That's messed up. That's messed up. In the words of Jules Verne,
That is telling
that's messed up.
the average player that you will never get this ship, and Scopely is basically shooting themselves in the foot with this brand new ship that it's the first legendary ship. Everybody should want it.
That's
They
messed
made
up.
it kind of useless as soon as you get to 73 and can build that ship.
Which
But-
admittedly is going to be a very, very long time. I mean, even for the whaliest of whales,
Yeah.
they're slowing down. Okay.
Well, I'm telling, and I'll tell you
Well-
why. If you go back to the Wellcam Tarpitude, this is exactly why. Here's
That's
where Griffin
messed
is. Op 72. I've got my major buildings built, but look where I'm at now. This is done. The battleship, all these are good to go. Ship hangar. In order to get to 73, I have to go through the full line of the dilithium, titanium, etc. And how much is one of these to increase? Boom. 52,000 just for one of them.
52,000 materials for one building?
For
So
one
if
of
you're
these little
73
generators. That's
So
generator B.
That's 12 packs for one generator.
For generator B.
I thought you didn't want to think that way, DJs.
Well, I don't. All right, I don't. But the better message here is that you made a step forward and now you're taking a step back. I mean, all this does is put me back to where I was prior to this month, which is I'll never get a vengeance. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all that does for me is it puts me back
This
there.
is not in the cards for you.
This past month,
and that's a shame.
This past month, they signaled that they were going to
positive.
improve.
I'm full of positive energy.
This last month, they signaled that they were going to improve vengeance sourcing, and they did.
They did for a week.
They did. Well, for a couple of weeks. All right, they did. But now they've backed up on it, which, if I'm going to be glass half full, just tells me that they're going to continue to tweak on this over time. It's going to be better sometimes and worse at other times, and that's fine. But taking these kinds of steps back and forth doesn't inspire confidence. And I'll tell you right here, this is not an event that I am going to be motivated to spend on. Listen, during the last one, and I think I showed you guys this, I bought the treasury for the first time in many, many months, and I didn't use rods. I actually paid $100 for my treasury this past month, which I have not done in many, many months.
Good value.
All right. It provided better value than it has in many, many months. So this is not a step in the right direction. It does not inspire confidence, and the only positive I'll take out of this is that they did it once, so they can do it again. But stepping back up here and doing this kind of mathematical score change does not.
It's like
make me
they
want to
took
engage.
our vengeance ship and they did the drippy biddle in the wrong direction.
Yeah, they wiggled it in the middle.
They sure did. They should have slid to the left and then slid to the right, but they wiggled their drippy biddle in the middle.
No, they didn't. They didn't wiggle in the middle here. They literally just went crashing over the cliff. All right, like this is. Listen, there's nobody out there. Nobody out there is going to look at this screen right here and be like, "Okay, I'm still good with that." Like nobody.
No, that's not okay.
Nobody's going to do that. So
I woke up today excited to see what the new vengeance is mine. I thought that's my vengeance day. It's like Rex Manning Day. And then Rex Manning shows up and he's a total asshole.
Never meet your heroes.
Yeah.
Never meet your heroes.
The one other thing that I know that people have been very frustrated by is the Alliance tournaments bugs. I have been very, very vocal about that because I, too, myself, have been affected by this. I have been relegated to Expert League, even though we finished in second place in our bracket.
Have you seen? There is a very long list of double dirty alliances, dirty double alliances in 2 tournaments where your points were split again.
Yeah.
Right?
That is correct. And I don't know if that's something that I can put on screen, but you know what?
That's a lot. There's a lot of alliances that were split their points in various fractions.
There you go.
Oh
This
Lord!
is the entire
Oh man,
list.
that was like the number of missions I needed to complete on Unlock Day, G7 Day.
These were how many alliances were bugged for this latest run of tournaments, and I've been very vocal about this. I've been very, very frustrated about this. And in fairness, it's been talked about in dev chat since during tournaments, and the only communication that we've had is that it's been escalated. I have had no communication as to a direction or what they're going to be doing or how they're going to fix it. And I obviously I know how they're going to fix it. They're going to fix it the same way that they have every single month. So, and guys, but this is what frustrates me. This is a
predictable
bug.
problem.
Yeah, this is a bug that has occurred every tournament for the last 6 or 7 months. Okay, so let me be clear when I say this doesn't make me feel like they're going to not take care of it, because every single month this happens. And every single month they'll send out the comp, they'll send out the Emerald Chain stuff, they'll send out the credits, they'll fix the store. But this is what's frustrating to me, is why can't we just fix the problem? Why are we doing work every month for 7 months when we could just do the work one time and fix the problem? You know? And this is what's aggravating to me. You know, we see problems inside the Veil. We see the auto recall bug. There's not been any communication on that. We see the ghost nodes. We've not seen any constructive feedback on that, other than, you know, and I don't even think they announced it publicly, but they did rerun the script, I think, again yesterday. So they're doing these things, but this was something I reiterated, actually, and I had a meeting earlier today, and I reiterated my extreme frustration with the level of engineering competence that we've experienced during the first month of G7. These were my words, and I know that this is not going to be universally agreed to, but I do feel like a lot of players probably do appreciate the Veil. A lot do. I know a lot don't, but my experience.
I mean, I do. I like the concept of it.
My experience of the Veil has been positive. In a meeting that I was in today, I talked about the design beauty of G7. I talked about, because I was actually speaking today to the author of G7, to the designer of the Veil. I had a chance to meet with him for about 45 minutes today, and I praised him. I talked about how great this expansion was, okay? But it has been plagued by engineering. And so when we're looking forward to future content, it concerns me. All right? I've seen the next 3 months worth of content. Here to tell you, if it worked, it would be great. I have zero confidence that it will. Zero confidence that it will. And I relayed that today.
That's not pessimistic. Nobody loves the game more than DJs and Griffin. You give us crap for it all the time. But it's just like that's literally what the expectation is at this point in time based on prior performance. And
yes,
that's
zero.
Unfortunate.
I have zero confidence and even what's going to happen next month. And I relayed that today. I like the design. I think the design is good. Okay? But I have no confidence that next month is going to go off without a hitch, because they still haven't fixed this month. you know, and so this is, and then couple that with, you know, these strange live ops decisions, and you're right. Somebody said in the chat, it's so inconsistent. It's almost schizophrenic game design, or schizophrenic event design, and I don't disagree. This is why I've said for years that I hate pods. I hate how Scopely designs in pods because they don't talk to each other. They don't talk to each other. All right, what one person designs in one pod is completely different from what somebody else designs in another pod, and it leaves us all scratching our heads wondering what the hell is the actual design? What the hell is the actual math? It just doesn't make any sense to me. This is just a complete and utter failure, and I'm so frustrated about it. I'm so frustrated about it.
And we hear all your feedback out there with, I'm being auto recalled from the Veil 6 times a day, 8 times a day. These
happens
are
to me every
legit
day.
issues.
Yeah, it's absolutely legit. The ghost nodes, we were trying to figure it out yesterday, found a very weird common denominator. Griffin, I don't know if you saw this. It has to do with warp range.
I did.
What does warp range have to do with anything? You know, but that is definitely the common denominator on these broken nodes is warp range. All right. Well, why did we have to figure that out 30 days later? You know, so yeah, I'm in that boat right now where I'm just saying, hey, listen, engineering has got to figure their business out. All right. Engineering is literally killing this design. And I'm not being sarcastic or dramatic when I say that. Engineering is killing G7. Period. You got to figure it out. You know, I have said this for many years. I'm going to wrap with this because I actually shared this today with not only game design, but the engineering rep that I had a chance to speak with today. I said, I have never agreed with this. You guys have given me grief about it in the past because I've always said there's different teams that work on different things. I have never been in the camp of pause content while you fix bugs. That's never been my position.
No, that is often advocated for. I don't get that at all either.
That is not my position. But today, I told them, do not launch November until October is fixed.
Damn, really?
That was my conclusion.
You put up the red alert on that?
I did. I sure did. Do not, but it's not going to matter. It's not going to matter.
How did they respond?
We will pass it along.
We'll circle back and
things are decided by committee. There's not a single person.
No, Sec. I don't think that they'll listen. Okay, I don't think that they will, and that's equally frustrating. I did my job. I did my part. And like I said, I told them, I said, I want you to be very, very clear when you hear me say this. This is not me just bending knee to the community who's been saying this for 5 years. I have never agreed with that. I know different teams work on different things. I know you've got to have different content. You've got to have money drivers. I get all that. But I am here to tell you, November will fail if they don't fix October 1st. Period. Hard stop.
Mechanically. You're saying mechanically?
Yes. Yes. Okay. All right. Whether they listen, I doubt. All right. I hope they do, but they've never done it, not once in 7 years. You know? So I am at a very extremely frustrated place when it comes to engineering right now. And I did relay that today. I had an opportunity to share that feedback today. That's all I can do. That's all I can do. I don't think that they'll do it. I don't know what they'll do. Hell, I hope it drives them just to fix October. And then November will be fixed as a default. All right. But
well, here's the bright news.
Leak.
Oh, I can't say that. Never mind. I can't leak anything. All I'm saying is that we don't know when the November arc is due yet, right, DJ? We have no idea what the actual release date of the November arc is.
Well, I think most of us can look at the calendar and figure it out. I mean,
historically, there is a pattern on the calendar which would indicate to you that they have more than just 1 or 2 nights to actually dig in and find these things and fix them and patch their game.
Based on the structure of the calendar, it has to start on the 4th. Like there's not a 5th Monday that exists in the month of November. So by calendar structure, it has to start on the 4th.
Launch next, yeah. Mm-hmm.
There's
so, like I said,
not enough time.
Anything is possible in this world. It just depends on the amount of resources you want to invest.
Well, I hope that they do it because this didn't just happen to me. All right, I mean it's happened to dozens of alliances and hundreds, if not north of 1,000 players every single month. It just happened to catch me this time. But here's me and my alliance.
Yeah, that's
we were
the
relegated.
one that you literally some things, they're telegraphed to you. They come at a really slow rate of speed from a really long time ago. And something like, hey, let's just make sure that we don't have double alliance dirty scoring before the end of the alliance tournaments. You'd think that that'd be something that somebody would be looking at if they knew that it had not yet been permanently fixed. Which we determine that this happens when somebody from an alliance drops and then joins a different alliance? Isn't that what causes it?
I honestly don't know. I that seems feasible, but
I'm not. That's as close as we got. That's as close as we got to figuring that out.
But here's the thing. Now, Zero, I don't know that I agree with that. He said this has been the shakiest generational ARC launch. I actually don't think I agree with that. Because this has been, and I'm going to use my words very carefully, has been stable. As in, there's not been emergency maintenances. The game hasn't been crashed out and broken.
Until today.
Well, no, today wasn't.
There was an emergency maintenance today.
It wasn't an emergency maintenance. It was extended
That
by
was
like
planned.
an hour or two. It was planned.
Yeah.
And
no, it wasn't planned to take the game down, was it?
Yes.
They said
Yes, it was for
accurate.
2 hours. I got that last week.
Yes, it was. And now they extended
that
it.
yesterday?
It was delayed coming back up, but no,
It took longer than intended.
Yeah. That being said,
okay.
Yeah. That being said, and even then, if we're gonna talk about G7 generational launch, the fact that they had an entire month, before their emergency maintenance, hell, maybe the emergency maintenance was to actually try to do patch work to fix the broken nodes. I don't know. All right, they're all telling me that we're wrong. Maybe there was an
G4.
emergency.
We're not.
Well, maybe
it was
there
the day
was.
before. No, it was Monday into Tuesday overnight. Omicron. Oh, look, I'm not calling you a liar, but I clearly have it on my calendar that there was planned maintenance overnight today, and I think that it just went wrong. But I will double check my facts. Meanwhile, DJs, this just in from the compensation gift chest desk. We have received our multi-phasic credit compensation gift, and we're going to open it here live on stream.
No, they're right. They're right. Sorry, I'm reading. No, they entered emergency maintenance this morning. The planned maintenance was Monday morning at 4 a.m. And
what?
Here it is. 5:57 a.m. We're entering maintenance to tackle the recent performance issues. So yeah, they did do an emergency maintenance this morning. That is accurate.
Oh, well, joke's on me.
Yeah, well, it was me too. That being said, that still didn't solve the problem with the broken nodes, ghost ships, and all the like. So
no, I don't know what it was possibly doing. First, estimate how many multiphasics you think you would have spent. All right, here's the thing, Canine Tooth. I would do that, but I don't know what they have increased the multiphasic to. Have the multiphasics already? I guess they would have already been increased, DJs, if they already have a compensation chest for it. Perhaps I should start by looking at the newly improved and enhanced compensation or multiphasic gift chest, which is right here. And according to my calculations, I now receive 33. Is that a new number?
No, go to your station one. Go to your station one for a second. Oh, just for comparison, because I don't remember the ship specific ones. The station one had 7.
Well, now it has 18.
All right, so they increased that. Now, did they increase the number of? It was 7 there originally, so they've gone up about 200%.
150%.
Did they change the number of multiphasics in a pack? Go to your 99 cent store. Or 99 cent store, your $99 pack store.
Oh, you think that it might be more than
Well, no,
17,000?
I'm just asking. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just asking.
Okay.
How many?
Ooh, I could buy 2 more carols. My multiphasics indicate I have still 17,000.
Okay, so they basically double the value of the multiphasics. Okay,
and then some, 150% increase.
Yeah, 7 to
All right,
19. Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah.
So how many does that mean that I would get? I mean, if I
we're gonna have to.
Is that 13?
We're gonna have to go
12.
back to. We're gonna have to go back to Jules's chart. Let me see if I can find this, because then we'll have to update it. So this is what we were working with prior to. I'll put it up on your screen. Okay. So this is what we had here. This is what we had to begin with. So now we're going to have to go through and fix these values. I don't have the source sheet. Jules will have it. So what we'll do is...
I sent it to you.
Oh, you've got the new one?
Well, that's the old one, but I don't have the new one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I'm
But
saying.
you're up 71, so you can...
I can fill it out.
Compare. If they have the new ones up, yeah.
Well, we'll do that off the air. But yeah, we'll compile this data. I'm not going to sit here and fill out 14 columns worth of data on stream, but we will check and see if these values are improved to a point of satisfaction. The materials look good. Well, hey, you know what? Let's look at steel. That was the other point, right? It was materials and steel were the big focus points, right? So
right now,
well,
nobody's seen ship upgrade costs yet.
Well, but regardless, if you're looking at the percentages,
if you're building buildings, you're feeling the steel burn.
They basically needed to max. They needed to match. Sorry. So, like, if you were looking at Op 70, it was 14%. Sigma, 12% on 71. Sorry, that was on par steel. Sorry, 12% on 70, 6% on 71. So that was a big thing. Now, this was specifically, Tarpy's right, this was specifically for the building one. I don't know if we did a ship one. We'll have to go back and check. But this was for the building because there is no Sigma trite in this one. So we'll have to go through and check all that. Like I said, that's not something we're going to be able to easily do on screen. So we'll compile that data and we'll have it later this week.
After we compile it. Do you want to see how many credits they gave me?
Well, yeah, sure. That's what some people are talking about in the chat. I got 1,500. Fat Man says I got 1,500. Angry says I got 500. Well, I guess it depends on how many you spent, right? 4,500.
Are you kidding me?
Well,
that's terrible.
I mean, it depends on what you spent.
I spent 50,000.
Multiphasics.
And they gave me 500. I spent 50,000 multiphasics, and they gave me 500.
says I spent 1.4 million and I got 7,000. Angry Lou.
That is pathetic. That is worse than the vengeance milestones.
Oh God.
Jesus. They need to put some zeros on that and do it again.
Oh God.
It is a 1% return. Ballabomb?
Okay.
That is one pull.
Okay.
My God.
Is it?
Oh yeah, it's 500.
Me, barely one pull.
I'm just gonna help me with this, and then seriously, I want to go to bed.
Okay.
Hey team, looking at the comp chest that just went out live on stream, and there seems to be confusion. I was under the impression that the number of multiphasics spent were going to be granted in a comp in a linear fashion to make up for the loss of materials in the earlier MPs spent. That does not appear to have happened. For example, all right, give me a couple of examples. I saw you guys do this.
50,000.
What?
Player A,
which is
spent
2/3 of what I had,
and received 500 multiphasics.
One pull.
Based on the math. So there was a difference of, it's 19 now?
Yeah, it's 12 per pack is the difference.
Okay, so 12, let's see, first of all, 50,000 divided by 500 means that would be 100 pulls times 12 is the difference in the pull. So that would be, 100 times 12 is 1,200 materials. Based on the math, the player...
I mean, I just got 162 uncommons.
Missed out on
G7.
1,200 materials, but was granted 19 as a compensation. I feel like...
And that's just one type of material, right? That's ignoring everything else.
Well, it depends on
One
the
would
pack.
assume
It
that they
depends on
scale the same. I
Yeah,
don't
it
know.
depends on the pack that you
Right.
pulled, right? I feel like this
Yeah.
comp misses the mark in regards to making a player whole based on the shortage of materials in the previous MPs. Please provide insight into the values of MPs granted back as comps. Okay, we'll see what they say. Strider
I
says
mean, they
missing
gave me
the mark is
basically
pretty tame.
9 pulls, and I got 162 uncommons. I can't tell you how many multiphasics I pulled lately to upgrade stuff, but it's probably about what Canine Tooth did, or maybe a little. It's over 1 million.
Canine Tooth spent $1 million and got 9,000. Is that what you said, or 7,000?
Yeah, something like that.
7,500?
But on my screen here, nine multiphasic pulls, which I was just gifted at 4,500. That's 9 pulls. That gave me 162 uncommons. At 12 per, that's like I pulled what, 13 or 14 multiphasics according to their calculations. That's laughable. I pull 50 at a time. I don't even get out of bed for less than pulling 50,000 or 100,000 things, because that's what you need to upgrade your vengeance or whatever you're supposed to do. I'm pulling 50 at a time, and I'm doing this many, many, many times to get what I need to
Okay, the population of people that they are making annoyed by this is not the population of people that they want to annoy.
I mean,
Right?
pulling 50 of these things, total uncommon materials is what? Where's the G7 uncommon? Right here.
Oh boy.
1650 of this one plus 950 of that one. That's like 2,500, 2,600, whatever it is.
So we did just receive another donation towards the Christmas Angel Fund, and it reads as follows. Anonymous writes,
yes.
Give my multiphasics to the kids. Thank you, Anonymous. Thank you,
And the
Anonymous.
show's over right there.
Yeah, you know what? There's nothing else that we can say there. You know what? I have never been one to say anything like this, but if you don't feel justified in buying packs or anything right now, and you've got some cash burning a hole in your pocket, then you know what to do with it. Use the QR code on the bottom right-hand corner of your screen, and let's kick off the Christmas Angel Fund in a right way this year. We will drive those funds. I've like I said, I've never really been along that line, and I'm not going to say to give it to the channel or anything like that. How about we give it to the kids? All right. If you feel like this is not good, and you're not going to, participate in whatever it is that you would have participated in otherwise, then hey, we've got a very worthy cause going on right now, and that would be to make yourself feel better in donating to the kids. All right. There you go. Lost In, thank you. Starting the money for the kiddos. Lost In dropping another $100 in there. Thank you very much. Appreciate
Thank you, Lost In.
Thank you, Lost In.
The code
Getting
is,
closer on that tier 2.
Yep, absolutely. The code is on your screen, that QR code in the bottom right-hand corner. Scan that, and that'll take you straight over to the Monroe Carell Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt in Nashville, Tennessee, where you can participate in this year's Talking Trek Gives Back, the Christmas Angel Fund, and the Jingle Toy Drive for Monroe Carell Jr. Children's Hospital, where our goal is $78,000 this year. Echo in the chat. What are you doing, baby?
Hi, Echo.
Hi, Echo.
What are you doing? Echo says, DJ, just so you know, you don't count as a kid, even though you still are. You know what, bruh?
Oh, that's very sweet.
Oh, hi.
Oh, look, 44,000.
How are you,
but
buddy?
42 million. That's going to cost a lot of money. Oh my God.
Good to see you. Good to see you. Oh, hi. I came here to see if Griffin was going to donate their $7,000 toilet to the kids or not.
I hate this stupid game.
Echo, if I donated my vengeance to the kids,
oh God,
what do I have to get out of bed for? I mean, I try to upgrade this vengeance and it gives me the drizzly shits every day I log into this game.
Oh my God.
The drippy biddles?
The drippy biddles.
Drippy biddles are not poops. Okay, they're not.
Are you sure?
I'm
Do you
sure.
know?
All right, I am
How do you
sure.
know?
I just spent $1.2 billion on Parsteel and I didn't even get enough my automation modules to upgrade one component.
Echo
it's like
says,
I've opened the door to the past.
Funny enough, a friend of a friend of a friend of mine also has a $7,000 toilet. Very nice. It's good.
Great success.
No, listen, you guys behave yourself, Kaviji. Echo doesn't need a bulletproof vest. He didn't write this garbage.
Oh, ooh, that hurts. It hurts every time. It's like a kidney.
Yeah, he didn't write this one. I promise. I know you guys don't know. I know.
Okay.
Oh.
Go. Ooh, look, this time I got 2 packs. So that's a total of 3 packs.
Oh, good.
What?
So wait, how are you getting 3 packs worth of parts?
Well, I already had the G7 crystal because there's nothing to really spend the G7 crystal on. My problem is Parsteel. But anyways, I'm upgrading what I can, what I already have in the bank, which are crystal related components, in order to see I've run out. Oh no, look at this. I've now run out of crystal.
Oh no.
You know what that means? Off to the multi-phasic arena it is. Hold my beer.
Well, I mean, you can do. Yes, you can do multiphasics. The problem is just that you've lost the value in the multiphasics that you already spent, which is disappointing.
I hate this stupid game.
Thank you.
And dissatisfying.
Yeah, it's not been a good day. It's not been a good day.
Well, it was up until the very end. I had this fun little update to share because there was good vengeance news, but there was a lot of bad news. Oh God, here we go again with more freaking Parsteel.
Yeah. Fleet Command didn't have.
I hate this stupid game.
Ugh.
Did you just spend 1.3 billion latinum?
bugs.
Did you just?
This is the third time I've done it. Third time.
You've spent 4 billion latinum on steel.
What else am I going to do? Steel doesn't grow on trees. I'm trying to upgrade my vengeance by way of their wonderful Vengeance is Mine. Look, I got another pack.
I think you should stop.
This isn't making the ship sound any better.
I hate this stupid game.
I think you should stop, bro.
No, it's going great. It's going great. It's as we heard, the scoring is as intended.
Well, yeah, but that doesn't make it good.
No, you know what it makes it? As intended.
Well, but
now look,
it was also as intended last time it ran. So how about we just wait for them to intend?
I'm only 4 up.
Why don't we just let them intend to put it back the way it was intended last week?
Well, what's the fun in that? When I could be upgrading my vengeance. Ooh, I think I can upgrade 2 components, DJ. And you know what else I spend there? Materials that are worth almost nothing.
Sorry.
No!
Nope, you didn't.
No!
You know, Zoidberg, you don't need to do that. You just need to slow roll it like me and have fun doing what you can do. And forget about the rest of it. That's how we're going to do it.
You mean mining in the Veil?
Yeah. And
you can do that, right?
And using your G6 Epic to do your dailies, which I'm going to go do now.
I hate this stupid game.
Thank you, Anonymous. I wonder if that was actually Echo. I wonder if Echo actually bought that one.
I would love to have a great time maxing the ship with you guys tonight, but sometimes Griffin spends money as a cautionary tale.
Squad says, how do I buy Griffin a beer to chill for a minute? Yeah.
There's no chill. I have no chill. I only go Second is, if you're not first, you're last.
Echo says it's not me.
Yeah.
I cringe every time I hear it.
That's why I hate this stupid game.
I love you, buddy. I love you.
Oh my gosh,
All
Shelby,
right,
the stupid
that is
game.
so relatable right now.
Stop. Shelby says, I figured out today that my scimitar can outperform my tier 13 vengeance. That's what I'm saying.
That's not true. That's fake news.
Is it?
Fake news.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
That's fake
Is
news.
Hey, DJs, you
Yeah.
need to buy
Oh, God, I don't have another billion to
pizza with
spend.
pineapple.
What? Wait, what?
What?
How about we do the
You
pizza?
owe like so many food streams.
Yeah, no, I owe a
I
pizza.
still have like I have 100 sour jawbreakers here that I got in April. What am I doing with these things?
And it's getting
Right?
cold. You need to go jump in the pool before it starts to freeze.
Oh no, I've got a vengeance to max. Vengeance is mine. If I do it on stream, I'll make them give me the avatar that they did not bring back. After nobody got that avatar, I'm not a fool. Like 3 people have that avatar, server first, and you run it for 45 days. What about the people who are still trying to be first on their server? Rerun the damn thing. Give me the avatar. I hate avatars. I've never spent a penny on an avatar, but if I'm spending this much money on a damn vengeance and I'm the first one on the server to get it, I will get my avatar just like I got my back button. And don't think twice about it. Stupid.
Well, I'm scared. Don't piss off Griffin, guys. He's green.
So anyway, the pineapple on pizza thing, you want to do that in Chicago? Chicago's known for pizza. We'll do it. We'll do
Yeah.
it. We'll do it there.
Jules,
Okay.
we need you to order.
Are we
like,
going to get
6
a
different
deep dish
pizzas.
pizza? A deep dish pineapple ham pizza?
We better. We
I
freaking
hate this
better.
stupid game.
Okay, we'll do it. We'll do it. See, I've got to pay some things, so we'll do it.
You
Okay.
need to do a cooking stream too, like
Yeah.
actual cooking stream.
Yeah, I know. I've got to make
What
Lost
did
End
you
and
just
Shelby
throw up on in
some
your mouth?
cheesecakes. Huh?
What did you just throw up on in your mouth? You had a little kitty cat hairball.
I don't know. Something. I don't know.
There it was again.
I don't know it's involuntary. God,
That's not involuntary.
Yeah, it
That's
is.
like a seizure about to happen. What
That
is wrong with you?
involuntary. Ugh.
Oh, you're thinking about pineapple on pizza, aren't you?
Oh God, maybe oh God, I am. No, stop it. We've got to go. That's it.
Glorious.
No. Nope, that's it. We're going. All right, guys. Listen, don't forget, check out the QR code. The link is posted up in the chat. You will be able to find it over on our Discord immediately following the show. Thank you guys for your incredible contributions already here today. Look, $6,300 is what you guys have already done. Yes, I think there's a spot right here on the camera lens. I see it right here.
Yeah, there is
All
a
right.
spot there.
$6,300 already for the 2025 edition of Talking Trek Gives Back. We got a long way to go, but you guys have made a very, very solid start. Thank you guys. Already one floor of the Children's Hospital is knocked out. Thank you guys so very much. We are going to continue on as we do every single year, making it a very special time for children and their families at Monroe Carell Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt Medical in Nashville, Tennessee. Thank you guys so very much. My name is UltimatDJz.
And I'm Griffin.
And on behalf of all of us here at Talking Trek, we wish you the wonderfulest evening. We'll see you coming up on Thursday. Love you. Good night, everybody.
Bye.